Okay. So, yes, okay. Alright, we're live. Just gonna go ahead and post the stuff now to let people know that I'm live. And we will get started. The title of the game is in the bottom there. And yeah. Just passing the link around, guys. Just give me a second and I'll be able to pay attention to the screen momentarily. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's feeling fresh and frivolous. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say it anyways because it sounds like a smart person word. But yeah, we will get started here in just a moment. As soon as I pass the links around to let people know that, hey, your boy's live. He's ready. And I didn't post the thing in here. But there we go. There it is. I'll just delete the other one. My dad's losing his shit laughing at something upstairs. I don't know what. But he is losing his shit laughing at something. What was that? It looks like I have a host from Ruby 150. Thank you, Ruby, for the host. Right. Post that in there, and then delete that. And okay, all right. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now I just need to do everything else, and we can get started. So, alright, let's see. No, I don't need that open. Insta. I'll probably take this image off now. It's not really hiding anything. Okay, that takes care of Insta, Twitter. Alright, that's Twitter taken care of. See, and then alright, so there's Twitter, YubTub. Won't be joining the voice chat because I'm kind of in a shit mood today. That's totally fine, Ruby. You are always welcome whenever you are feeling it. But I'm not even in the chat yet, so I'm just passing these around before I hop in. Okay, so take care of Nico. I'm streaming now. I'm busy. I've given you attention all day. Well, not technically that's not true, but like I gave you attention today. It's fine. Why is nothing showing up from the chat box showing up? Did I turn it off? Oh, I did. Ah, shit. Let's try this. Ah, it is working now. Okay, great. All right. So, I am going into the streaming chat now, and we'll just get started with this bitch. Hey guys,
Yo,
Hello.
how goes?
I'm playing GTA Online because I linked my Rockstar social club with Twitch Prime. I got $260,000.
Okay.
Yeah, good for him. And I'm fully awake, so don't catch me falling asleep on the street. I'm sorry. I feel bad for doing that.
No, is this funny?
I keep telling her it's funny. Hey, feel bad. Hey, feel bad. Shush.
That's what I've been trying to cheer myself up. Well, Ruby, this game might cheer you up because this is what won the Stream Roulette thing. So first off, for anybody who's new and doesn't understand, I did a poll saying which console manufacturer should I go with, and Nintendo won. So I did a second
Because
poll,
Nintendo always wins.
and the second poll was which era do I go with, and it basically became retro, handheld, and modern. Retro won. So I did a third poll, and the third poll is which of these consoles would win, and it was between NES, SNES, N64, and GameCube. And
Wait, why
GameCube
those
won.
four? Oh, because Nintendo, right?
If you listen to the last two things I said, Tony, you'd understand
I did
why.
listen. I just remembered. Excuse
Honey,
me, I'm getting
stop
shot.
worrying about killing people in GTA, okay?
So then after that, I went through my backlog because I just finally started filling that out, and I put the amount of GameCube games that I have listed in there, which I believe is 58. I put them in a random number generator, and I went through it a few times, and then after double checking to make sure that the game that I selected wasn't one I've already beaten, or one that had no progression or anything that wouldn't make sense for it, I came to being number 55 in the list, which ended up being Virtua Quest, which is what we're doing tonight. So this is the new thing I'm doing, this stream roulette thing. Essentially, how this is going to work is I will stream the game for that night. If I'm feeling it, I will, and the audience is feeling it, then we will continue. If we're not, we'll move on and do something else. So for the next stream.
I was about to say, I'm going to be honest with you. This sounds better than my decision for tomorrow of what should I play, happiness or torture?
Well, everybody wants torture when it comes to I've been seeing a lot of hate for Nintendo the past few days, so don't say naturally. Well, I don't know. People hate on Nintendo for every little witch thing. So, anyways, I'm not going to start the game right away. I'm going to play through the intro of this game because it's very interesting. I did play a little bit of this to test this game because I actually have an interesting story. So I'm playing this off of a Wii that I'm upscaling with component cables so I can take the 480i signal and make it 480p. And because only a handful of GameCube games support 480p, so instead of just doing it through the GameCube's ability to scale, I'm just using my RetroTink 2X to do the scaling instead. And I've got smoothing on so the edges don't look jagged or anything like that, so it should look really good because it's going through a component cable through my device. But anyways, the story isn't about that. The story is about this Wii. So this Wii, my original Wii, the disc tray stopped working. For anybody who's been following me for a really, really long time, back when I first started my Let's Play channel, they might have remembered I was having problems when I was recording Dragon Quest Swords. I almost beat that game, but my Wii had been having disk drive issues for a long time, and it eventually, my original Wii, the disk drive just would last maybe 20 minutes, and then it would have errors. So, and it would make very loud noises and stuff. It wasn't originally my Wii. I didn't buy it brand new. I bought it off somebody, so they may have not used it properly before me. So. But I bought it over a friend who needed money, so, and I wanted a Wii. So, anyways, that Wii I ended up soft modding, and I was like, well, I need another Wii because I want to be able to play GameCube games in high fidelity without having to get an expensive component cable from Nintendo, and without having to mod my GameCube. I just want to play the GameCube games through the Wii. So when my friend Casey was moving, She had some stuff she was getting rid of. Stuff she had, and when I would hang out with her, I would stay in their guest bedroom in their apartment, which was just kind of like a spare bedroom. And I noticed they had some stuff in there, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing with all this game stuff?" She's like, "I don't know if I should take it with me or what I should do." And at this time, she had just gotten a Wii U because she really wanted to play Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild had just came out, and I'm like, why didn't you just get a Switch? I don't know why she didn't just get a Switch, but she's like, well, the Wii U is cheaper. I'm like, okay, fine, that makes sense. So she really didn't need her Wii anymore. And I had at this point, her and her wife had been borrowing my 2DS because so they could play Pokemon together. This was back when 7th Gen first came out, so this would have been 2016, 2017, sometime around there. I'm going to say 2017. But they were getting ready to move. I'm like, well, and they were still borrowing it, and I was like, and they were like, well, I was like, you guys can just hold on to the 2DS. And they're like, no, we can't just take it for free, we'll pay you for it. And I'm like, well, how about this? You've got this Wii here, you have the Wii U now, you probably don't need the Wii anymore, because you can play all your Wii games in this. I need a Wii with a working disc tray. Do you want to just trade? And we're like, yeah, sure. Now, of course, the Wii didn't have any cables or anything, so I hadn't tested it until today. So I've had this Wii for two years, and the cables, if I turned it on once, but I didn't do anything past that. The cables actually, up until today, I'd hooked up a Wii upstairs, my other Wii, my modded one, for my folks so they could watch Netflix. Of course, Netflix now is discontinued on the Wii, so they can't use it. It's basically useless to them. So I took it back, and I took my cables back. So I only have one set of like power cables and stuff. So I plugged it in, and there's a game in it. I'm like, huh, wonder what's in it. It's turns out it's her copy of Mario Kart Wii. She never ejected it from the system, and I never ejected it, so it's just been sitting in there for 2 years. So I'm like, huh. Well, this is a Mario Kart game I don't have. Except now I do. and because she lives outside of province, in case she's watching it, Casey, you're not getting it back. It's my game. if you want it back, you can come get it. But I don't think
she's gonna come back to your door with a baseball bat in hand.
I don't think she really cares at this point. She has Mario Kart 8 now, so she probably doesn't want it. So, Casey, if you're watching this, I have your Mario Kart Wii, but you're not getting it back. It's mine. We'll say that came with the system.
You prick!
She probably doesn't care. It's been like years. But yeah. So that's this Wii that I'm using now is the one that that was originally hers that I traded her for that 2DS. So long story short, that's how I got this Wii, and it does work. So I made sure of that. But anyways, that's enough of that story. Let's start Virtua Quest. And let me just config real quick.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make a poll for tomorrow.
What's the button config on this? Okay, normal attack, jump, normal attack.
Ghostbuster.
She wants that. She wants happy.
Okay.
I want happy. Yes, I do.
Camera direction.
But everybody wants him to play Euro Truck Simulator.
Rumble. I'm gonna put Rumble on. Sound, stereo. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So let's start. Hey, this isn't Custom Robo. No, it's not, because Custom Robo didn't win the poll, or it didn't become the winner of the thing. What I will say from this game is it very much reminds me of the like early 2000s like collectathon animes. Like you guys will see in a second, but let's just start the game already. I do have Custom Robo Kirby. Oni should play Cooking Mama. That would be funny. I could watching him get mad at Cooking Mama would be kind of funny. I'm still impressed with how good this looks. I had the smoothing on too, so it should take care of some of the jagged edges. Not all of them, but some of them. The voice acting in this game is also early 2000s.
So this is the inside of a forgotten server.
Oh no.
I tested this on my my 35-inch, 30 to 35-inch Hitachi full screen TV, like one of the older TVs, the CRTs.
Okay, so
I don't know why I couldn't
how
think
am
of
I
that.
supposed to find
And this looks great on CRT. I don't know what it is about older games, but they look great on CRTs through composite, if they're scaled right. So it looks good on this too, but like it's a different experience to play it on a CRT. So I see why people do that. Oni should get this deck. What deck?
What deck?
So this, as far as I understand, this is an action RPG slash beat 'em up. So you can jump and shit. Twitter. What's this Twitter thing? You're posting your thing.
My poll.
You couldn't wait till the end of the stream.
Well, I mean,
You know Doom's gonna comment that and say Euro Truck Simulator, dude, where
which
is
will be
it?
disqualified officially.
Hayami,
I will
it's
listen.
coming after me. What should I do?
Fair enough. Source port.
Guys, if you can wait a couple months, I might have a surprise for him.
Fair enough.
All right, so this is the interesting thing too, because the game doesn't really tell you how to attack. I just figured it out.
What deck? What deck?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like a skateboard deck, Kirby?
What deck? I don't even know what he's talking about.
Me
Sorry,
either.
you don't know he doesn't. Oh, I think you're a fucking idiot who has no life.
And now Oni.
Sorry, I've had shoulder problems the last 24 hours, so I'm lucky to be out of bed, to be honest.
Well, no one's forcing you to be here if you're not feeling it.
No, I'm feeling it. It's not that. It's just I have to get
So,
an MRI.
this is a data chip.
Really.
So this is a data chip.
It's really bad.
Tech deck. Tech. I'm so confused. Y'all tell me shit that I don't know.
Honey, calm down, please. It's fine.
I think they're trying to annoy you now.
Think so.
Yeah, they're doing this on purpose.
Man, this is like early 2000s like future looking shit. Like I
Not my
played a bunch of games and watched animes that had shit like this.
I was about to say, no wonder they wank off to my misery. I'm gonna pretend I didn't say those choices of words from now on.
Nice work. Looks like you made it back without a hitch. Without a hitch? Are you kidding?
I'm just
Give me a
gonna go
break.
promote my-
Do you know what I had to go through to get this? Save it for later. You got back okay. That's all that matters, right? Just let me see that data chip, okay? What? That's it? Hey, Hayami, look, don't blame me. This was my first shot at treasure hunting, remember? If you keep making excuses like that all the time,
It's his
you're not
first
gonna win
time.
the air bike race in Acropolis either.
It was
so-
his first time being a treasure hunter.
Look,
Oh, that does.
maybe
And he
it's
wasn't
just
using his
me.
own
Come
equipment.
on, give me one more
Hmm.
chance,
Well,
Hayami.
I could think of
This
like
time I'll
3
find a
shows
way.
that start off like this.
Well, I can't get your
Oh,
bike ready right away
Yu-Gi-Oh!
anyway, so I guess.
All right, guys, come on.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll
No,
just
I
save up
get
enough
it.
money for
I
parts
only
until
stopped
then.
after season 2, so
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's the main character's birthday. There's another trope right there.
Work's been so busy that I can't come
Dad
home
works
again.
too much, can't come
To make it
home.
up to you, I've sent you a
Does this
hunting
sound like
glove
Mega
Sent
Man
him a
Battle
special
Network?
item.
wanted. Have fun in Nexus, son.
And
A new hunter's glove.
this is like every like
never seen
kids
this.
anime, collectible
Really?
anime
You eat
ever.
around?
Beyblade,
One of those gloves?
Metabots,
Techniques?
Battle Beat 'em on.
Then it's an original?
I could keep going.
Hey, do you think it's
I was about to
imperative?
say, Zero, this
Did-
almost
say that
sounds
your
like
dad
Mega
was a
Man Battle
Nexus
Network
engineer?
1 in a way.
Yu-Gi-Oh! A
Man,
little bit like Battle
I
Network,
wish
which is
I worked
another,
at
which
Yeah.
could be in
something
that
like
same
this.
category.
Really?
Yeah,
My dad's that good?
you now get your very own net
I
navy.
wanna try logging in.
Hello,
Say,
I'm Mega
wait a
Man.
sec. Given your last treasure hunting experience, I
Actually-
think it'd be better if you go
Actually,
to the
no.
hunter's
I
site
have
and
to
get a
say
hunter's
this, okay?
license
I'm
first.
If you're
I'm
gonna,
real
if
with
you guys are gonna start shit, let's not.
It's an organization created to
Yeah.
help
Like-
you
like, no,
hunters out
dude.
things. They issue you a hunter's license when you become a guild member.
Don't
It's sort of like
take
an ID
everything
card.
I say
They teach you
seriously.
all sorts of
I-
things.
Okay?
And other hunters get
wasn't-
to
I
go
wasn't-
there
I was
and
more
learn about
confused.
Nexus.
Like, even if you're confused, your reaction to people getting confused is to get violently angry. That's not good.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. If you want to talk about this, please take it into another chat.
No, I just want. I wanted to say my piece and I was gonna bounce because I'm not in a good mood right now.
Same
I'm
here.
actually holding back.
Same here, my shoulders hurt.
Oh.
I'm just gonna mute that for a sec. Kirby was on his phone. That's why I was echoing.
Knows no bounds. Not satisfied with the real world, people have taken to living their lives in virtual reality, created by computers.
Hey, Eli. And people go into a virtual world. Hmm.
The
Mega
virtual
Man.
world of Nexus,
NT Warrior.
conveniently accessible from anywhere in the world via
Well, I thought the
network.
stream said it was
Nexus
Virtua
has
something.
become a part
Yeah.
of
Virtua
everyday
Quest.
life.
When I heard Virtua, I immediately thought Virtua Fighter.
That's what everybody seems to
As
think.
time passed,
Well, that's the only Virtua you need to know.
I looked this up on YouTube to see if anybody did a long play. The long play is just under 10 hours, so this game is not short, from what I understand. And it sounds like
corners of Nexus,
One Roll did not have a good time with this game.
those who access these forgotten
I don't know. It seems all right so far to me, but I've played one fight, so.
these explorers
But like I said, if we're all not feeling it at the end of this stream, I'll switch over to another game next time.
I was about to say, because right now, no offense, I'm not feeling it.
Virtual. I'm not even at gameplay yet.
Yeah, just a vibe.
Virtual reality created by computers, but what about the virtual reality created by rocks?
Dude, you've never had a vibe. It was like, God!
What?
I hate people. I literally hate people.
We all do, but what? Elaborate.
GTA Online. Give me a minute.
Okay.
You're not muted, Oni.
Yeah.
I know I'm not. I'm right in the. It's online. How am I supposed to mute?
You could mute yourself.
Like that.
Welcome to the hunter site. You must be a new hunter, am I right?
Oh, that voice
Related
actor.
to that anime game
Yeah,
you
buddy.
played earlier. Or this is a different type of
What was that?
different thing. This related to that Virtua On game that you played earlier. Or
It's-
this is like completely.
No, this is different. This is made by Sega, though.
Alright. Now I plumb forgot what I was gonna say.
You were complaining that you were being beat up by 12-year-olds.
I took care of that just a second ago. Anyway.
Alright.
No. Now I remember what I was gonna say. The vibe. There's a vibe I always get,
Do you see
especially
that
when
terminal
it
at
comes
the
to a
bottom
certain
of the
type of
slope?
game.
You can log into
And
different
sometimes the
servers from
vibe's so
there.
strong I don't even give
If
it a
you've
chance.
got
I
a
don't even
hunter's
pick it up.
license, then you can use our terminals and log
If
into
that makes
all
any
sorts
sense.
of different worlds. Of
So
course,
this is an
you'll need a server's
RPG,
address in order to
action
access
RPG.
one.
What type of game?
It's like an action RPG kind of
How do I
thing.
get a server address?
It's not
Beat 'em up.
turn-based.
You
So I
can
would
get
give it
them
half
from
of
other
a
hunters, or
So it's like
find
a
them
it's like
through
a
other
Tales game.
means.
No.
It's like a Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know. I've only played one battle, so it's hard to say. Oh, an echo from the television? Okay, I'll turn it
Is
down.
the hunter's shop. There, treasure hunters can purchase things, like upgrade tools.
But yeah,
But
Virtual
what
Quest,
if a treasure hunter
I'd
doesn't have
probably
any
do
money?
one play session of it, and I
Well,
just wouldn't
they
play
don't
it
take
again.
cash there anyway.
The way it's looking.
Well, we'll
They use
see,
data
because
chips
it's
for money
it's
instead.
partially up to me too. So
I know it's up to you. I'm just giving you my thoughts.
So
Partially,
data
it's your
chips are
stream.
currency here.
Data chips can be found in lots
It's
of
all
places
of his
on
stream.
servers.
I'm just saying. I'm
So
just
look
giving
for
out
them.
my thoughts.
No, I'm saying, like, why did Zero say partially? Is he that just...
Apparently, it's owned by Doom Enterprises Ltd.
Apparently, of course.
what?
I'm doing an improv joke. I'm trying to do more improv.
Well,
Honey, you're not
Obviously, as
Wayne
opposed
Brady.
to-
Please
as
don't do
opposed to
that.
the
Standing
scripted
over
content you
there is a
rehearse for
treasure
every
hunter.
stream.
Speak to him to take the
I don't
hunter's
rehearse.
test.
Honey,
That was
honey, remember,
You have
you're
to
not
pass
Wayne
the
Brady.
hunter's
Don't do
test
that.
in order to receive
Oh, you
a
saying I
hunter's
don't do a
license.
damn thing? Oh,
And
that's
you
true,
need a
Karen.
hunter's license in
What?
order to
No,
log
I'm
into our
saying,
terminals.
like you said,
But
oh,
you
I'm
can take the
attempting to
test
do
Ah,
more
fuck.
improv,
as you
and
like, so don't sweat
Hold
it.
on a second, guys.
What sort of test
Oh,
is
that was
it?
yeah.
It's
yeah,
basic
that was-
training. You must pass the obstacle courses, learn how to attack, and how
Alright,
to
what do you
correctly use your wire.
The way that sounded, he might have spilled his drink.
No, my keyboard fell off my desk.
Oh,
All right. Anyways,
I didn't
done-
get me a new
I'm
desk.
done all that. So, all right. So now we get to move around. So one thing about this game is there's no, you can't use the C stick as an analog stick. The only way to fix your camera is pressing L, and all it does is go behind you.
oh, that sucks.
So, I mean, early 2000s game, I get it, but
Look,
yeah,
Mario 64 came out before this game, so...
yeah.
Wait a minute, Ruby, where the fuck are you?
He's not coming in the chat tonight because he's not, he's not in a good mood. Seems like everybody's
Isn't
not
he
in
at
a
a
good mood
con
tonight.
right now?
No, he
Oh,
finished that.
never
That was
mind,
this
sorry.
weekend.
Oh, sorry.
What is going
Yeah,
on?
I don't think nobody. Yeah, you're right.
I won't take the test right yet. I want to talk to some people. Gives me a bit of a mix of this does give me a bit of a mix of a Battle Network and Legends feel. If you go to zero nexus, then you lose all your data chips. That's what I know. Okay, so first thing I should do is I should save my game, and I believe you can save your game at a terminal down here. Yes, here. Gotcha. I'm not gonna poke you about it, Ruby. I just thought, I'd explain.
Same here. I won't poke about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we could argue about Bacta another time, Ruby.
Well, let's do this hunter's license thing. Why not? Jumping. Oh, it's gonna make me practice jumping. That thing I already know how to do. Yeah, teach me about this afterwards. Jump to reach the goal. All right. Oh, the jumping's a little floaty. Ah, shit.
I mean, it is an RPG, so...
I fell down again. Okay. All right, and all right. It's kind of hard. The jumping is a little difficult here. Oh, you can't grab the ledge there? What the fuck? All right, well, let's try this again. Falsebound Kingdom came out in 2003, and it had pretty decent camera. Yeah, I do have that game, by the way. Try double
Yeah,
jump.
this is like giving me straight up Kingdom Hearts vibes.
It does a little bit. The friggin' refractor shard. All right. New record. 14 seconds. Take the next lesson.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Is it like a thing with Sega games that they don't have good cameras in the mid 2000s?
Some do and some don't.
You know, that's like basically the same thing about Capcom and their voice acting in the mid to late 90s to early 2000s.
Voice acting's kind of bad in this game too, so. Yeah, I'm pressing B.
Now if it gets to Shatner acting, then we have a problem.
Well,
Fuck,
happens
what
to be
is
early Shatner stuff, like the first, the original series Star Trek is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
All right, there we go. Falls Down Kingdom's a great game. It's just really long. That's my only thing with it. Is that one of the things for me that's hard is to get through games like RPGs, like really long games. Unless I'm super invested in it, I usually won't. Okay, so I gotta attack the diamonds. All right, and okay. Okay, you can double jump attack too. Alright.
I love the generic hit sound effect so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear the crunch.
Yeah.
That's how you know how generic it is. You can hear the goddamn crunch.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they took this
Y.
straight from Streets of Rage or something.
Oh, you gotta jump up to it. Okay. Gotcha. Well, see, that's pretty neat. This camera, though. Oh, it adjusted the camera. That's great. Ah! Oh, you can only do it for so long. Alright, so let's try that again. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Alright. Let's redo this camera and... Ooh, Nelly. There we go. Especially now if you're aiming to get new monsters, since some require that you have specific ones. Yeah, I know. My brother was hardcore into that game, Ruby. He's completed it. Haven't even finished the first campaign.
Something tells me that this guy's not going to make it to the next Sega All-Stars game anytime soon.
Okay. Alright, so... Ah! That didn't work. Okay. Oh, almost fell off there. Okay, let's, Oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta wait for that one to get closer to me. See, my brother was the opposite. He went the Kyber route. He ran 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Okay. Okay, so I think I gotta wait for this to get closer. Yeah. Ah, damn it. It ran off. Okay. Alright. Oh! Went a little too far on that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get myself. Oh, no, no. Okay. Okay. Oh! Let's try that again. Nope. Try this again. Not quite. All right. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay.
Apparently, this is part of the Virtual Fighter series.
Yeah, it's connected because you can play. You can get the souls apparently of the virtual fighters. Oh, can you? Oh, am I? Okay, I think I. All right. Nope. You can't do that. Okay. No. Okay, I'm being too hasty. No. Huh. Damn it. You have to like just get it perfect. Okay. Ah, that's not perfect. All right. Nope. Okay, let's... Nope. No. Oh, wow. Oh, this mechanic's gonna suck later on if I'm having this much trouble with it now.
Yeah, it's actually called Virtual Fighter something or other, Cyber Generation something or other in Japan.
Mm.
So, more of a direct connection there. Well, also, it was also developed by Sega AM2.
Yeah.
Which is the guys responsible for Virtual Fighter. Well, co-developed.
Okay. Let's... No, no, don't do that. What are... What? Okay. And then the boy ran headfirst in the wall, snapping his neck. The end. Alright. Okay, so... Oh. Oh. What? Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh, goody. Okay. I see. Ugh. Alright. Oh! I thought it was going to fall off there. I hope platformers not a big focus of this game, because that's going to suck. Really? Punch the thing, dude.
Punch the thing.
I'm not hitting it. Maybe you don't have to, I don't know. Oh no, I have to. Fuck. Okay, let's try this. I can't hit this fucking thing. It's too far out of my way. Oh, I got it. Finally. I guess I had gotten the sweet spot where it worked. Whew. Just wait until you have the portal done and you have to use them to finish puzzle. It's
Yeah.
funny. Boy, man.
It was co-developed by this company called Toast. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's spelled T-O-S-E, so I'm guessing Toast.
Mm-hmm.
They developed the Game & Watch Gallery games, the bad Resident Evil games.
When you say bad, which ones do you mean?
I mean, let me Survivor, Revelations.
Revelations isn't bad.
It's not a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is, but it's not that. Whatever. I didn't like it.
It's basically Resident Evil 4. It's like the same thing, with different characters.
I mean, like the only.
I wouldn't call
guess.
Revelations bad. I wouldn't like Survivor. That's debatable. I think Survivor's silly, but that one I'll give you. But I mean Revelations, I don't know, man.
Hey, it looks like you got your hunter's license.
I did.
Yeah,
didn't I?
Revelations had
So
West,
does this
right?
mean that I can log into servers and
Or was
start
that
collecting
6?
data chips now? Yep. But first, you should get your hunter's
West?
rank up.
West, right?
If your
No.
hunter's rank is
The main
low,
character? No, that was
it'll be
6.
hard to get server information.
I don't know. I didn't play 6.
Rank? What do you mean?
I was
Well, it's sort of like a
I was
scale of how good
jumping
you are.
all over the place.
To increase your
Whatever.
rank
Oh, they
by
developed
taking more
WarioWare
advanced
Gold,
tests.
which is a pretty good game. They developed the
Right now,
slime
you've
cannon
got
game
the lowest
for
rank.
DS.
Low A. The next highest
Rocket
rank is
Slime.
high A.
Dragon
I'm
Quest
one
Rocket
rank
Slime.
higher than that.
XA, Xaid? What?
Wow.
You must be pretty good then, Hayami.
I better watch out or I'll get a swelled head. Well, I'm gonna head back and start working
Developed
on the
the
air
NES
bike.
and
So
Game
start
Boy
earning some
versions of
money.
Yoshi's Cookie.
That's not bad.
Uh,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go save real quick.
the NES version of Tetris 2. No, sorry, the Super Nintendo version of Tetris 2. Crap ton of NES Dragon Ball games.
Huh. Like Super Goku Den?
I'm not sure if they have that one, but no, the card games.
Oh, I'm glad you said something. I had to upload a 16-bit winner Mega Man X3 to YouTube.
Well, that's when I noticed it. I was like, I'm like, I don't know why you're not uploading your VODs. Like,
Look, YouTube's going downhill. Let's be honest.
it's not going anywhere. Until there's a
Sadly.
competitor to it, it's not going anywhere.
With all the COPPA and shit going on, it just...
Actually, like that settled down.
Oh, that fell down?
Greetings.
That
Welcome
settled
to the
down.
virtual
Yeah,
world
I was
of
freaking out about it.
It
but
wasn't
that's-
nearly as bad as people were taking it
So the usual end of year YouTube's doing something different. It's gonna die BS and then the new year hits.
I'm here to help out treasure hunters
Yeah.
like you.
Oh, is that your function?
Yeah, okay then. Well,
Well,
I'm
saying,
getting Mega
nice
Man
to meet you.
X3 up at
You
least, and
too. Now,
it's just
let's
sad
go
right
start
now
looking
that I
for
only got
data
6
chips.
views for X2. That's usually.
I don't get a ton of YouTube views either, so.
Also the Dragon Ball Z fighting games from Super Nintendo.
Oh, which one?
Like all of them.
Oh, like Hyperdimension
Yeah.
and the
Super
High
Rotoden
numbers
series.
of
Super
perceptors
Butoden. That's what I was
detected.
thinking. Yeah.
Switch to battle
Yeah.
mode.
Battle mode? I'm not sure I know what that means, but if it'll help, then yes.
Acknowledged. Switching to battle mode.
At least I know one thing. I'll never stream Mega Man X Command Mission.
Well, you'd be here forever if you did.
Oh fuck yeah! Because
Command Mission's a good game.
It's turn-based. You know how I feel about turn-based RPGs.
No, I don't know how you feel about turn-based RPGs.
You're a dick.
No, I don't. I seriously.
I don't like them.
Not even Final Fantasy?
Sorry.
Not even Pokemon?
Pokemon is okay.
Go on, sweetie. Go on.
I should scale back my words just a tad.
Yeah, you probably should.
I don't like turn-based RPGs to a degree. Pokemon is different. The Mario and Luigi series is different.
Okay, so you like the simple ones.
The little simple ones that don't feel complex, and I don't feel like I'm a real idiot. Shut up, Ruby.
I think it's supposed to... Oh.
Just not all turn-based RPG is good to me.
Alright, well, if you don't like the genre, that's fine. I was just
Yeah.
like...
Now, like something like Kingdom Hearts that's not turn-based, and from what I heard about the Final Fantasy VII remake,
Okay, I don't know what this game wants me to do. Oh, hey.
so
Peer program.
I mean, I'll give Final Fantasy VII remake a try since it's got like an option to either do turn-based or not. So and the other thing is, I don't have a PlayStation 2 or a GameCube anymore to play it on, so
To play what on?
Mega Man X Command Mission, I either need a PS2 or a GameCube and the game itself to play it.
I mean, sure. I mean, do you have a Wii though?
I used to. I traded in for the Wii.
If it's not Xbox, Sony doesn't have it.
If it's not PlayStation, I don't. If it's not PlayStation Switch, I don't have it.
Oh my god, babe.
There's the one genre woman that she'll play Pokemon, but nothing else.
Excuse me?
That is, if you wish to remain yourself.
What? Who are you?
Legit.
It's too dangerous
You're
for
legit
you to
sleeping on the
stay
couch.
here
I'm not
alone.
joking. I'm sorry.
Leave now.
Legit. She's
Y'all are...
I don't care. You're sleeping on the fucking couch.
He's cutting out for me.
Log out.
Am I cutting out for real?
Log
You
out
are for
and
me.
A little bit.
Command unavailable.
Rubber
What?
baby buggy bumpers, bro. Baby buggy.
That's impossible.
Yeah, you're cutting
Try
out.
again.
You're cutting out.
No response.
Hold on.
Hey, what am I? Hayami! Hey, Hayami! Hayami!
Oh no, I can't log out.
It seems that they've managed to find you.
Oh no.
They who?
What
It's
shall we
almost
do?
like that one show, hack Sword Art Online.
What's more important is that you remember what I say next.
Wait, never mind.
On the other side of this building, there's a warehouse. Someone is waiting for you there.
Waiting for me? Who could possibly?
Waiting for me? Who could it possibly be? Also, hi,
How
Doom.
to fight?
Hey.
Why do I have to
Hey,
fight?
dude,
Hey,
you never
dude.
answered me.
Yeah, sorry, I was at work all day. What did you ask?
I just wanted to know what you ended up watching.
Oh, me and Brandon ended up watching The Country Bears.
That's why you kept talking about it.
Intentionally?
Yeah.
If you want to log out of this server, you'll need to defeat the
With Brandon, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Brandon literally messaged me. He was like, "You want to watch some trash?" Or, sorry, I messaged him, but we've been talking about watching trash together for a while.
Come on, work, you piece of shit. Work.
Honey.
Am I coming in?
What are you yelling about?
I'm trying to. I'm trying. Y'all said I was down. I was trying to fix the shit.
Oh, it's cutting out again.
Are these the guys she warned me about?
Fucking dick. Oh my god!
These guys aren't attacking me. They're just like blocking.
These guys developed a lot of random Nintendo games. They did the entire Starfy series, Mario's Tennis for the Virtual Boy, Super Princess Peach.
Am I cutting out now?
Kind of.
Kind of a little bit.
Yelling it won't fix it.
Please. Not gonna help you out.
Zero with the big fact answers right here.
The second Kid Icarus game.
Heard that was pretty decent.
You know what I learned the other day?
What?
The Starfy on DS is the 4th game, and I'm like,
yeah, it is.
Did we get any of the other ones?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
they're all all Japan exclusive. They're all for the GBA.
Huh.
Oh, I'll be right back. My mother is calling. Should I tell her that you
Mama
all say
Doom?
hi?
Yes, tell Mama Doom I said hi.
Okay, I will tell Mama Doom that you all said hi. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. Just for some reason, they never decided to bring it out until the 4th game. I guess they thought it would be like a... I don't know what they thought.
I don't know. It's just like it reminded me a lot of Kirby, so I'm like, Kirby was really good here. I don't know why they never fucking. Maybe they didn't have the resources back in the day. I don't know.
No, they did. They just probably wanted to focus. I think Hal co-developed it. No, Hal didn't co-develop it. This was all Toast. Yeah, this is Toast's answer to Kirby. Yeah, you're still choppy, dude.
Alright, I think I have to go now. My D&D game is starting.
All right, well, Kit, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
You too.
And we'll find out when you come back if we're still playing this next time.
Okay, we shall see.
I'm starting to change my mind on whether I want to keep playing it or not.
Oh my god. Well, we shall see. Alright, you guys have a good night.
Yeah,
hey,
take care.
We'll see you later. Tell him I said goodbye.
All right.
If you can hear me. Alright, have a good night.
Yeah, they worked on modeling for Fates. Some environment stuff for Color Splash.
Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty much etched in Nintendo's second developed the secondary development team.
Like a second party developer essentially.
Yeah,
or?
second party development team.
Yeah, it's kind of what HAL is, too.
Yeah, but HAL is more prominent.
Yeah. Let's see. What is this? Okay. I can't get up there. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to... What does that say on the wall? Damage. Alright.
Weirdly enough, I don't think HAL has developed any Mario games at all, and they've developed 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, they've been in, well, also they worked on Color Splash a little bit, so that's...
Well, HAL, or not HAL, sorry. I'm thinking of a different company. See, this would be fine if it was just like a beat 'em up RPG, but with the with them adding in all the friggin' like platforming stuff, it's not as neat. I would have just preferred to have it be a beat 'em up.
Yeah, this seems like a very poor man's Kingdom Hearts. Or like Mega Man Legends. Plus for the Mega Man Legends, you have like a blaster.
It doesn't blast anything, so it's kind of weird. It's like the enemies are actually fighting back now. Interesting.
It took them this long?
It's like they figured out, oh, we attack that do stuff. Alright. Say help to make Dragon Ball Z play to eradicate the Sith. Oh god! That's interesting.
Huh. I guess I didn't read that. I read that they developed a shit ton of Dragon Ball games, but yeah, I guess. Whatever. I guess I just don't know the Japanese name.
Damage. Turn that on. Alright. Oh shit, there's stuff here. Okay, well.
God, this game seems so awkward to control.
It is a little because you have to use the L button to essentially do the camera control. And that's the biggest problem. If they just put it on the C-stick, but C-stick is your whip, but I guess they could have put the whip on another button.
Yeah, it just seems. Why can't you just make it a button in general, and it homes in on anything that?
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so that got me up here, but what does that do?
What does this have to do with Virtua Fighter at all?
I saw something in the intro about like you can use the powers of the virtual fighters or something. They also apparently made Fire Emblem Fates. Oh.
No, yeah, well they did some modeling for that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You were saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
The jump combo seems to be better than just doing the ground combo.
So I'm assuming this is essentially the Virtua Fighter equivalent of Street Fighter 2010 at this point.
That or like Final Fight Streetwise is Final Fight mode.
I'm just saying with the generic sci-fi setting.
Is it bad that I was hoping I would like the roulette would land on Beyblade? Because I kind of want to play that again. I've kind of been wanting to play that again.
Excellent. It seems that you're indeed worthy of this power.
Yeah, I mean in terms of setting.
Who are you?
And having to do anything with the
My
actual
name is Roulette.
game series.
Will you take
and
this power
just
to fight them? Them?
kind of
You mean
clunky,
those guys
awkward
that are after me?
controls.
Yes. They are planning to use Nexus to plunge the world into chaos. If you have the will to fight them, then the power shall be yours.
Why's everyone saying stuff like this to me? I just want to get out of here.
If somebody doesn't fight them, their plan will succeed. And then people are going to suffer.
I don't give a shit. I just want to leave.
I believe that this power is all.
Oh, well, now I
stored
care
away to
about it.
escape.
Hey, that's not fair.
The choice is yours.
Well, I can't get out of here without it, right?
Actually, kind of curious if there are any good fighting games.
Fine, I'll take it. I don't know
that are
what I
not
can
fighting
do,
games.
though.
Take this
Aside
disc
for Dead
and
or
hold
Alive
it up.
Extreme, because that is
The
perfect.
tools inside will install themselves, and you will be able to use Synapse Break.
Synapse break?
When you attack your foes, it'll lower their processing power and slow them down.
Oh god, there's a fast mode? Synapse Break. Basically Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I'll do my best.
No, Ultra Instinct, that's different.
Wait.
Somehow.
There's one more thing I must tell you. They're searching Nexus for special data clusters.
Data?
Secret data which can tap into the latent potential of the body while inside Nexus. Virtua Souls.
Virtua Souls?
With Virtua Souls, even the toughest security can be defeated. It is in your best interest to try and find them before the enemy does.
You say that like it's easy.
The Virtua Souls lie unawakened here in this world. Nexus. Surely you can feel their presence.
Wait!
Sorry about that, I just took a second.
No.
Oh, the door's open.
So back to what I was saying, like, what is the need to make fighting game spin-offs? And if so, just why are they all so terrible?
I don't think all of them are terrible. I just can't think of some of them right now, so...
I mean, there's Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. There, I mean, obviously, I'm not including Terror
Shaolin
Arc
Monks
Street.
is good.
I haven't played that. Is that? I thought that was like a traditional fighter though.
No. It's like Gauntlet.
Ah,
It's an adventure with Liu Kang and why can't I think of his name right now? And his descendant, whatever the fuck, or his ancestor. Kung Lao? Is that who it is? Yeah, Kung Lao, I think.
the guy with the hat, right?
Yep, Hat Boy.
Yeah. Odd job.
Oh, job. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Well, I mean, like that's like Odd Job's signature move.
You're not wrong. I got 500 points. It's like, all right, what do you do? I'm an assassin. What do you do? I throw hat. Okay.
Hey, if you said it's good, I probably should check it out.
My brother and my friend and I were playing through it for a long time until we got to a part where we got stuck and we couldn't figure it out. So this was years ago though, and we did that. It is pretty fun though. It's especially fun with multiple people.
Whatever, I'll look into it considering my utter lack of faith in fighting game spin-offs. Happens to be Street Fighter 2010 is not as bad as people say it is, but still.
It's just really hard. That's the biggest problem with that game. It's just really, really hard.
And like the biggest problem it has, I think, is just like its lack of connection to anything Street Fighter related.
Yeah. It's technically not a Street Fighter game.
Of course, it's technically not a Street Fighter game. But it's like a Street Fighter game in the same vein of Final Fight is a Street Fighter game.
Well, originally it was.
Yeah, but like they changed the name, and now it's just quasi-considered a spin-off, question mark, but they exist in the same universe.
I'd like them to make another good Final Fight instead of just making them like a sub-series of Street Fighter. Because I really like Final Fight.
But here's the thing, Capcom probably... Well, there is an audience for it, obviously. You know, this year it actually, you know, a shit ton of really good beat-em-ups, you know, got released.
Oh, yeah.
But like Capcom's like main cash cow is Street Fighter, and it's just easier for them to say, "Hey, it's part of Street Fighter now." And I think they also don't want to deal with the poison issue.
Even though Poison's in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The Virtua soul detector is working perfectly.
Are you serious? Okay.
Well, she's not in 5, is she?
Go look for it.
I don't know. I haven't played 5 in a while. She could be.
I don't think so. Let me look this up.
This is a Virtua soul.
Alright, I got my first MacGuffin soul.
Huh.
Aw, shit.
Are you the one who seeks power?
Yes?
Why do you seek power?
Why?
No, she actually is in Street Fighter 5.
I'll ask you again. Why?
I stand
Because
corrected.
I want to forge my own path.
In order to test my martial
Alright, I'm
abilities,
crack.
I
What's
entered
good?
the World Fighting Championship.
What's a
However,
good fighting
it turned
game
out to be
spin-off
nothing
that
more than a
exists?
trap.
All of them. Also, Zero, my mom said you should have some Fluffernutter.
They took this data that they collected from us and
I
used
can't.
it to make weapons.
Yeah, well, you're on a diet, but she was just shocked that you'd never heard of that.
The time has come where you must
What's it called?
Never heard of
Fluffernutter?
Yeah, Fluffernutter. Technically, that's what you call marshmallow spread. Or fluff.
Marshmallow spread?
You've never heard of that?
What the fuck is marshmallow spread?
Okay, so you've never heard of fluff. in your life.
Okay, I've only heard of the term fluffernutter because Pat the NES punk used it instead of using a swear word several times.
You've never heard of marshmallow fluff?
No, I have not.
Zero, it's spreadable marshmallow.
I did not know this was a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
grew up on this stuff.
Yeah, well, you and me are also geographically from the same area of the world. It may also be called marshmallow cream.
Never heard of a marshmallow cream. Fluffernutter.
Yeah, that's what you call a peanut butter and fluff sandwich.
You know what? You know what I also didn't hear of until one year at Anime North when my buddy Samurai brought it. Nutter butters.
Oh, Nutter Butters are trash. I hate those things.
And I laughed when he told me when he said it. He's like, "Yo, you want some Nutter Butters?" I'm like,
chocolate. Wait, Ruby's saying, what about chocolate spread? I've heard of Nutella and whatever the Nutella knockoffs
yeah, I've heard of
are.
Nutella.
I mean, I'm sure there is a chocolate spread that isn't hazelnut, but
Well, yeah, Hershey's chocolate spread.
they have a spread or is that a spread or a syrup? Because I've seen the syrup. I've never seen the spread.
Yeah, it's a thing.
This is Moko Kohazan. Your fist shall be the power that allows you to forge your own path.
All right then, I have the power to forge my own path with my fists.
Hell yeah. So how has this game been so far? I've never heard of this game.
It's all right, but it's definitely an early 2000s 3D game. So like, for example, the camera control is pressing the L button to recenter it.
And this is on a GameCube, right?
Yeah, this is on GameCube.
So at least you get to use those really satisfying buttons.
You know what? I don't like the GameCube controller, but for this game, the button placement works.
You know what? I'll vibe with you that you don't like that you're not the biggest fan of the GameCube controller, even though it's my favorite.
The GameCube controller, in my opinion, is the most functional worst controller I've ever used. Like it functions and it's very usable, but I don't like it. Like I can find a complaint about every button, except the control stick. The control stick's perfect.
I love the C-stick on the GameCube controller. I don't know what it is. There's something about that controller that just feels right to me.
I've never gotten used to the GameCube controller, and I played GameCube growing up, but I don't know. I just like it. The controller just infuriates me.
That's me in the Xbox. That's me in that Xbox controller.
The only thing I have a problem with the Xbox controller is they didn't get a good D-pad until the friggin' Xbox One. It took them 2 console generations to figure out how a D-pad worked.
Yeah, but I just genuinely hate the placement of the Xbox controller.
Fuck you, Doom. I have to. You made me want fluff now.
Sick, dude.
I hate you.
Aw, man.
No, you don't.
What, do you have fluff?
I have fluff in my house, yeah.
Is that why we were talking, like... Because that whole sandwich debacle on Twitter is what started this.
I think I'm back.
I didn't expect my mom to jump in. We can hear you, by the way. Just because we don't acknowledge you in the first 2 seconds doesn't mean we don't hear you.
So I'm coming in clearly.
Yeah, right now you are.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean what?
Doom,
Shut up.
if
Doom,
you do
shut up.
that, I will never play Euro Truck Simulator.
Then I want my money back for the game.
No refunds.
Of course, no refunds.
Yeah, I'm gonna
With
DM
Oni-
you a pic of what Fluffernutter looks like.
With Oni as much of a cheapskate as he is, you'd think there'd be refunds?
That's a very fair point.
Do I
How dare you call me a cheapskate?
You are, though.
How am I a cheapskate?
There is not enough time that YouTube will allow
I have
for zero stream.
I have 2 words for you, Oni. Big points.
Okay, yeah, that's how much of a cheapskate I am.
How many?
Well,
how many
Ruby
times-
does it also.
How many
Ruby
times
doesn't-
have you just told people?
Yeah, but
randomly that
Ruby
you owe
doesn't
them
talk
money?
about it all the time. You only used to talk about it all the time. I'm like, what the fuck? Bing?
I'll be
Call?
honest. Even when I had a Windows phone, I didn't even use Bing, and it was like the built-in search engine.
By the way, I have to say, I like the Windows Phone OS. It's just a shame that it never caught on.
The live tiles are very nice. It just would be nice if there was third-party support for regular-ass apps.
Yeah.
You see, but that would make sense.
Force me to use
Did
Bing.
somebody say something? I felt a disturbance in the force. No, Ruby, go back to just...
Kid left for the D&D session.
Yeah, she did. She tried to say goodbye to you, but you were having issues, so...
Yeah, she can text me.
She told us to tell you, so...
Thanks. Like I said, she can text me. She has my phone number.
Ah, shit. So, do I go in here? Or, wait, hold on. Do I have to go back up?
Is this where Sonic got the idea for the fucking light whip thing that shoots you around?
Jesus
Probably.
Christ, what is up with you and either light whip or ghost whip? I swear.
Ghost Ride the Whip?
Ghost
Yeah,
ride,
Ghost,
yes, Ghost
yeah,
ride the
Ghost Ride the Whip, bro.
fucking GTA Online. He was like, oh, get this corn.
Oni, you should just listen to me on things like GTA 5. I will always come up with something way more entertaining than the story mission. Ghost Ride.
Ride the whip.
Oh my god. Splat was probably one of my favorite things I think you should do again.
No, he needs to do the helicopter dive game.
That's what I'm calling Splat. That's what I'm calling Splat, by the way, Eli.
Splat.
So
Helicopter splat.
on Oni's stream, I convinced him at one point. I said, "Oni, get in a helicopter," or he was getting into a helicopter. I said, "Okay, now jump out of the helicopter and try to hit a red car."
And then I said blue car, and then we decided we were gonna hit a.
Yeah, and then Oni fucked the whole thing up.
Man,
It's hilarious.
that's the thing about GTA. Like, I liked Vice City, but I just find, like, it's one of those games where there's just too much to do.
Yeah, like the other thing was I was telling him to get fast cars and take them off of cliffs and see how far he can ghost ride, or when he dies and falls out of the car, how fucking long is he gonna travel for?
And we found a nice woman to take us back up the hill.
and then Oni killed her and stole her motorcycle, and then ghost rode that off of a mountain. It was awesome.
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Okay, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
I'm just saying, Oni, think about how much more entertaining your life would be if you just said yes to some of my crazy ideas.
If I said yes to everything, I'd be 6 feet under right about now. Let's
No,
be
you
probably.
wouldn't. You would have the most entertaining life.
I feel like you're making a bad impression on Oni.
I would never tell Oni to do something intentionally dangerous.
Hey, Oli, go jump off a bridge real quick.
I would never. I would
Oni,
never
you,
say that.
Wait, sorry. Oni, you heard of Marshmallow, right?
What?
Marshmallow Fluff. You had it as a kid?
Actually, yes.
Okay, so Zero's the odd one out here.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, take your goofy animated videos about your life out of here. You're the odd one out.
I was about to make an odds one out joke, but
I'm just kidding. I like odd one out.
Uh,
all
did-
of you guys are fine.
by the way, I don't know how many of you guys.
It's cool with me.
I don't know how many of you guys follow Hannah or Awishi07 on Twitter, but she works at GameStop, and she posted that they got plushies of the odd ones out at GameStop. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I've seen those at.
Fucking maddening to me.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
like-
seen those at fuck. Oh, I've seen those at Noble and shit.
I mean, good for him, but holy shit, really? At friggin' GameStop?
Yo, GameStop is literally hello fellow children, like the store.
No,
Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids?
Okay,
Yeah,
Think Geek is even more that way.
Well, they're owned by the same company. Think Geek.
Yeah, but like
Think
they
Geek
just
is
take what's
insulting to me. Because it's like there's no need. Like I get it. Like quirky, geeky products that are just gonna end up like as background props in fucking that Bazinga show. Like, yeah, it's some of the shit's cool, but like,
I mean, they're selling Common Rider now, so
Yeah, but not at GameStop.
no, I think Geek.
you can get them through GameStop though. Anything on
Yeah.
the Think Geek website, you can get shipped to a GameStop.
Well, he can't in Canada.
I think it's still EB Games. Wait, is EB Games?
Yeah,
from
it is
GameStop?
EB Games. You know what? You know what's funny? They tried to rebrand to GameStop here. Their sales took a huge nosedive when they did that.
Yeah, we're like, fuck you. We want our
And so
EB
they
Games.
changed it back to EB Games.
So next time you go to EB Games, or if you ever go to EB Games, see if they can get you stuff ordered directly from ThinkGeek.
I've tried to get stuff ordered before, like that I see that other people post that they can get at GameStop, and I can't get them. Like the Mega Man X and Zero X or X Buster and Zero Buster, it wasn't in the system. Couldn't get it. I'm like, here's the link on the GameStop website. They're like, yeah, we can't use it because their numbers don't work with our system. I'm like, it's the same company.
I wonder though, can you send?
Oh no, I can order online and have stuff sent to.
My thing is, I'm wondering if it'll save you money though.
Yeah, because if I order from GameStop, I have to pay duty. Because I pre-ordered, the only way I could get the, I missed out the first batch of pre-ordering Mega Man 11's Collector Edition with the Amiibo, and so it became available. They restocked it on GameStop.com, so I ordered it, and then when the game came in, I had to pay like an extra $30 duty when it came in. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, because of the new the new laws, you got to pay this. I'm like, oh, that's stupid.
Also, by the way, fuck you, Eli, for telling me that this exists, and because I know people will buy this.
What? The Kamen Rider thing?
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting how much this costs in America.
What do you? It's first of all, Zero knew.
Wait, wait, is this? Are these the ones that are with that one company?
Yeah.
What is it? Still just the Super Best version 2 belt or? 1.5?
No. So I'm looking right now at the Kamen Rider W Complete Selectification Modification W driver, and then the Kamen Rider Kiva Complete Selection Modification kit.
I do want the Kiva one, but how much is the Kiva one?
It's also $200.
No,
that's too
it is
much.
$399.
That's too much. Like,
Oh, fuck.
I'd rather just buy the DX versions when they come out, because even though I'm paying almost $100
That's
for
80
it.
belt. That's $80.
Well, no, double is 200, isn't it?
No.
No, the
Seriously?
DX version is what I'm talking. When the shows come out, the belts are around around $100, depending after important stuff.
No, what I'm saying, fuck,
I really fucking
checked on
don't
Amazon,
know where to go. I must be
and it
missing
was-
something obvious.
Oh, Amazon might be different because I'm on the actual GameStop website.
I checked on Amazon. It was $200.
Oh, I love it that you can't get that you can't order these Kamen Rider statues. That bums me out.
I wanted to get the O's one, but to pre-order it on CS Toys was like $300. I'm like, I can't afford that for a figurine. Like,
do you have the game Kamen Rider Dragon Knight?
I don't actually own it. I want it though.
For the Wii?
Why?
For the Wii.
Why,
yeah.
Rexar's talking about it?
No, I'm finding it on the GameStop website.
Oh.
I reviewed it, but that's only because the person I reviewed it with had it. So.
You know what? I'm gonna get you a copy of this for the Wii because I got a plug on the inside of GameStop still.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Bruh.
My buddy Black Guy Andrew.
I
still
will.
works
I will
there.
stream it if I can get it.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause for. Since when did Hey Arnold and Rugrats were now considered anime?
What?
When? What?
Looking up at GameStop right now, just browsing around, looking around for shit. I see Banana Arnold and Spike, the Funko Pops, in the anime collectors category.
I don't know why, but that's just GameStop for you. Also, what up, Nightman?
Hey, Nightman.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I don't know where I'm going here.
Oh, so
Nightman,
Zero...
you grew up with Fluffernutter also, right?
I've had Fluffernutter, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zero
good.
has not. So...
I don't know what this is. I thought it was just a thing that Pat the NES Punk said, but he didn't want to swear. Oh, Fluffernutter.
Yeah, that is a real product that many kids have had in existence.
I have not, because I didn't know it existed.
And now
Must
you
be
can't
there.
ever have it.
And yeah, I can't have it because of this diet.
Well, eventually you can probably give it a
Not that I really like. Marshmallows are cool, but like I don't really care for marshmallow stuff that much.
And man, Marshmallow is actually pretty good.
How the fuck do I get over there? Like, I don't see another way. I don't see a thing to grasp onto. Like, the game
It
wants
looks-
me to go over there, but
It looks gross fresh out of the tub, but it tastes
It does, but it is good. Also, Zero, have you listened to I Disagree yet?
No, I haven't. I need to.
Oh.
I've listened to some of the tracks that got released, but I haven't listened to the whole album yet. I am behind right now. I am trying to play catch up with stuff that I'm doing for the review, so I haven't been listening to as much new stuff as I should be.
I just had to change my review of it because I re-listened to it. It's still high. It's just instead of being like closer to a 9, it's closer to a 7.
Who's this by?
It's an 8.2 out of 10. It's by Poppy.
Damn it.
Poppy is a weird chick from Massachusetts who makes kawaii bubblegum pop metal.
Yes, I didn't know she was from Massive Huge Tits.
And her her real name is even crazier.
What's her real name?
Her real name is, I want to say, Moira.
Moira?
Yeah,
Moira?
it is in fact Moira.
I don't know why she didn't just use that for her stage name. That's quite a name.
I don't know.
Moira, what?
I'm not gonna completely give her name out. That's something you can find on Wikipedia yourself.
I'm too lazy.
I can't open Wikipedia right now.
Moira Rose Pereira, apparently.
Huh.
And apparently she's not a natural blonde, if Wikipedia tells me anything.
Something about smashing a window with your... Oh, okay, yeah, so... Okay, I gotta go back in here, then.
But yeah, big fan of the chick. Makes really cool music.
Yeah, I'm going to see her in a couple weeks. Me and Tara are going to see Poppy live.
Please let me know how cool that show is.
I'm pretty excited because after Jordan said that that he saw her live and she was rad, I'm like, I gotta check this out because I'm like I remember Poppy, but I never heard her do metal. Thanks for hosting that, man.
No problem. I'm such a hipster with it because I remember Poppy when she was making pop music. I hate to be such a hipster about it, but it's crazy how her career has gone.
I was introduced to her through pop music.
It's so fucking nuts that like she went from like that really, really infectious pop music to like really dope metal shit.
I obviously have to check her out now.
Yeah, she's very hot.
Thanks for hosting, Doom.
I love you, buddy.
Oh, there, I did it. I broke the window.
Oh, great. Somebody found out I bought a beat. Now I've got fucking... And I have instrumental bots fucking following me now.
I thought about doing that just to make some stuff, but I'm like, I feel bad because I'm like, I should make it or I should get it commissioned instead of like just using like free beats or buying like a beat pack.
I prefer to not buy like a beat pack, but if I find something that fits exactly what I want, usually I'll use that as a skeleton and then manipulate it. Like sometimes I'll just get a beat as bare bone, like as something that already exists, and just tweak it until it's something completely different.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do a Hunter base where we talk about music.
That'd be great. The last one I did was with Jordan, and that was like years ago. Like originally when the podcast wasn't even called the Hunter Base Podcast. It was called the Z-Wave Podcast.
Still pretty cool.
And I'm glad that I renamed that shit.
Why, you didn't want people to go, oh, check out Z-Wave?
No,
oh my gosh.
I just wanted something different. I didn't really like the name Z-Wave. Ah, shit, I didn't even use that.
Was that supposed to be like a Power Rangers reference, or?
No, actually, it was a reference to, and if Curry was here, he'd get it. To the Mega Man Star Force anime. Also, when me, Kirby, and Zion did a parody of that, I played a Bob Copper, and he was obsessed with Z-Waves. So every time he would talk about Z-Waves, he would pause.
Oh
and
yeah, you
would
told me
zoom
about
in.
this.
He'd be like, I think there's some Z-Waves surrounding your children.
Oh, that's hot.
Right, you told me about this.
Gotta get those Z-Waves.
Because I was thinking about it today, Zero, because I wanted to talk about what it's like to have synesthesia. Or synesthesia.
What's synesthesia?
Oh, I physically relate sound to color. Like I physically see color when I do music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I equate certain things to like music, but I don't like. Never thought of color.
Yeah. Like for example, if I'm listening to a song, it paints colors to me of what the song sounds like, color like on a color wave. Like,
Is that
scale.
like a filter over your eyes, or like you just it's
No,
a head thing?
it's just something my brain has always done. And apparently it's very common for people to do this or have this. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's just what they call it. It's like if you ever, like if you were to think of the word Tuesday, and if every time you think of Tuesday, you think of a color before you think of the word, then...
I mean, certain songs make me think of certain like scenes and stuff.
I mean, like when I think of Tuesday, I think of Popeye, but...
Oh, so because you can get a hamburger today?
Yeah, exactly.
I think of Taco Tuesday.
Ah, dude, I hate Taco Tuesday.
I love Taco Tuesday. What are you talking about?
I had a fight in the army over Taco Tuesday.
Why?
Because this is like a culinary thing. Because I worked and I was a cook in the army.
Is this a story that we gotta quit?
Yeah. No, I mean I don't know. I don't fucking care. Because it's really not that interesting. But I ended up getting into an argument because I was a separate team than the guys who were handling dinner, and they had said, "Oh, let's just run Taco Tuesday every Tuesday forever," and I was like, "You guys are going to hate that. People will hate that so quick. Why don't you just alternate it?"
Of course, you think of Ruby Tuesday, Ruby.
That makes sense. And like I was talking with them, and I'm like, look, I really think this is a bad call, and they're like, why don't, like, it's fine, why don't you just mind your own lane? And then a month later, they're like, so we were thinking, we're just gonna do Taco Tuesday every 2 weeks. We came up with this decision. And I'm like, what? Why would you even say that? Like, you really just didn't want to admit that that I was right.
Did you say to do it every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, they really didn't want to admit that.
The person who was leadership when I was deployed was not the greatest person. Like it's 2020. I'm all about love and respect, and I'm not being a dick this year. But I hope she's doing well. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you have a pursuing spirit to go against the true
Well, that was a story.
It's like I said, it's not very interesting. You don't have to clip that.
Well, he's probably going to.
Well, Zero, now I think you should add this where me saying it's not that interesting, and then you should go back and put like epic music over it to make it sound more entertaining.
Shake the screen a little bit.
Yeah, and like when I say
the
Taco
generic
Tuesday, like add a lot of echo and a lot of reverb and bass to it.
But like
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, but like the generic epic music, like the thing that goes like da 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 da.
Oh yeah, super.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
This is gonna be saved in a Zero stream clip where it's like, fuck, I really don't have anything for this weekend. What's just some random shit that got clipped? Oh, we'll put that up.
If I'm really hurting for clips, what I might start doing is putting up some of the battles I did in Pokemon.
You are.
Nah, you just
not
need us
hurting
to be
for clips.
funnier.
I'm not, no. Though I am getting into October now.
Oh,
in terms
fuck.
of
I don't
clips.
even remember what was said in October.
And there are quite a few streams where, since October and now, that I didn't have any clips. That Overwatch summer event one had so many. There were some I couldn't choose because they were like, somebody might have said something, or I can't remember exactly.
That was a goddamn goldmine.
Like we just kept going.
I am so sorry. I didn't know who the fuck Orlando Bloom was. And you know what's fucked up?
Zero didn't know what
day,
Fluff Nutter was.
I don't. That's not.
That's fair.
That's not a good. Also, I should have fucking known who Orlando Bloom was, and I don't know why I kept saying Orlando Brown. One of them is a good actor, the other is crazy as fuck.
Yo, Ruby, you know what Fluffernutter is, right?
I failed.
I'm just isolating.
Eli, we get it. Everybody knows everybody but Zero knows what Fluffernutter is. You're also the only person who watches porn outside of their house.
Fuck off. I want to be. I want to beat this horse to fucking dust.
Then we can make more Zero stream bits.
What about bits? What?
Oh man, I was expecting that from Oni. Hi-oh! There we go. We just made it another Zero stream bit right there. And the best part is, he's having mic issues, so he can't even respond.
He'll find out in a few months once I've clipped it.
You're gonna clip that one.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You really need to start doing some like Barry-esque editing.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You kept cutting in and out.
Only you're cutting out, man.
You've enraged the beast.
Oh no.
Fear for your ears.
I'm just gonna preemptively mute him.
I won't because I want to be here for this.
If I hear Doom losing his shit, then I'll know that it's past.
I want to look at this like that fucking skeleton, and you can put that clip in here too. Like that skeleton from Terminator 2 holding on to the chain link fence. Or the person who just becomes a skeleton. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I love that scene. That used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. It's in like Terminator 2 after like a nuke launches. There's like a girl holding her hands at a chain link fence. And then like she just immediately becomes a skeleton, and it scared the piss out of me.
Oh yeah. Right after the nuke.
There's like some anime movie that dealt with like the fallout of like Hiroshima and Hiroshima. And
I thought you were gonna say Hiroshi Yamaguchi. I'm like,
Yeah, the bombings of Hiroshi Yamaguchi. Let's not talk.
Rip his soul.
Who is he?
He was the guy who headed Nintendo before what's his name, Iwata, and he didn't care about video games at all.
Like he was famous for that.
I don't get why people like.
But he still made suggestions on designing of games and stuff,
which is good for him. You know, even if you hate it, he's still showing effort in his job.
But he famously never played a video game a day.
The one good thing I can say about him, or two good things, is first off, he used his money to open up an art museum, which at one point you used a Nintendo DS for navigation.
That's pretty rad.
This is different from the Louvre cartridge, which the Louvre also used Nintendo DS cart to get you around the
3DS.
3D. Well, there's one for DS, I think, too. I can't remember. But the other thing he did is that, like, his way of saying, like, when the Seattle Mariners were in trouble, he like they asked if they could buy the team, and he's like, absolutely. He's like, I owe, he's like I'll buy this team. I owe America everything. They made Nintendo basically who we are today. He's like, yeah, I'll buy that team. He never attended a baseball game. He just owned it because he wanted to pay back the city of Seattle.
Yes, I remember hearing about that. That's why when you look up the Seattle Mariners, it still says owned by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it fixed now. Thank God.
Okay.
What was that, Oni? I'm sorry, I missed
Oh,
that.
fuck. We can't hear him now.
Hey, Doom! You know what you are? You're a loser! A loser! Loser! You hear that?
No, I don't hear anything. What?
Didn't Nintendo sell the rights to the Mariners?
They don't quite own as much anymore.
I think they're still a majority shareholder of the team.
I think they actually own only a small percentage now. I think they sold most of it, but like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like. Not a lot of people really care about Hiroshi Yamauchi because like, or Yamaguchi, fuck whatever his fucking name is, Yamauchi I think it is, because like he didn't like. He was involved in important decisions, but he didn't, like, have any, like, real say in the games. He just kind of, like, let it happen. He was more of a toy guy, which was where Nintendo got their start, so that makes sense.
Right, it wasn't until Gunpei Yokoi where they actually started video game things.
Yeah, because Gunpei Yokoi was the one who's like, yo, we got something here. He's like, oh, okay. Rest in peace, Gunpei Yokoi.
But I mean, fuck, was he also responsible for Pong consoles, or?
He was responsible for.
I know
Game & Watch.
The Game
I
Boy
think he was
and the Game
responsible
Boy.
for one of the Nintendo Channel game selects, which is what you're talking about, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He was involved in several games like Metroid 2 and like a bunch of other stuff.
No, I know what modern Nintendo stuff, quote unquote modern Nintendo stuff he was involved in.
I died.
Just to let you know, Nintendo of America owns 10% of the Seattle Mariners.
Oh, I wonder how far back this is going to take me.
And the Seattle Mariners are just fine, unlike my precious Red Sox.
Poor Red Sox.
Well, that's good for me.
Yeah, you fucking Yankee fan. Well, have you guys heard about Signgate, the whole baseball thing?
No.
It is so fucking uninteresting. I can't believe it's being considered major news. But apparently, teams have been using cameras to find out what the signs are, so people know what to hit off of a pitcher.
Oh,
what?
Really?
So why is that? Is that like a big deal?
Apparently, it's illegal. It's cheating.
Oh.
And it's actually a thing the Astros were doing, but apparently Alex Cora, who was the Red Sox manager, thought that they could get away with it too. So just proving that yes, people in New England cheat. The Red Sox, the Patriots, yes, we cheat. That's why we're great. Sorry. We don't have New York money. We just are good at cheating.
I'll respect that.
Except for hockey. We don't fuck around with hockey.
Fuck, that took me back quite a bit. I gotta get that soul again.
Don't be a man with no soul.
Yeah, I'm
Zero.
not gonna lie, guys. I'm probably gonna agree with owning this one and say this one's gonna be a pass after this.
I would dead this one too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's just a pass. No offense.
I'll probably stay in the GameCube again for just this week since we already did 3 polls, but yeah, I probably will pass after this one to something else.
His mouth is so funny.
Apparently, T-Mobile owns most of the Mariners.
Yeah. Well, that's what Ruby said in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm reading Ruby's thing.
10% of it is owned by Nintendo of America. I miss Reggie so much.
I watched a seminar he did at a university where he talked about stuff, and one of the things that he talked about is how memes helped him in his time in Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, he became a meme by saying.
And then people started asking questions to him like, can you tell us? They'd be like, when you got here, was your body ready? He's like, oh, it was very ready.
See, that's why I love Reggie, man. Reggie was one of us.
He embraces everything, yeah.
And what other person asked him? So Reggie, now that you're no longer with Nintendo, have you had more time to play Animal Crossing on your Nintendo 3DS? And he's like, and he answered honestly. He's like, actually, I haven't played that much Animal Crossing, but now that you're saying that.
Dude, think about it. Reggie was one of us. He worked for Pizza Hut. He got us demo discs, and then he went to Nintendo and gave us fun.
I love that.
Oh, they even asked him about Mother 3, and he replied, "Oh, I thought I was never gonna have to answer that question again."
I remember I recently I watched some for some reason in the recommended the Mega 64 collaboration with Reggie the Reginator came up, so I watched it again for their E3 thing, and then another one came up, and I forgot about the one where he trains for the Nintendo World Championship, and
that was good. That was a good one.
And I found somebody ripped last year. Ripped the song, ripped a full clean version of the song "Virtual Tiger" that's in that. I'm like, oh my god, yes, you're a virtual tiger.
My favorite version, my favorite Reggie moment has to be the Robot Chicken E3.
That was pretty good too.
That was where he just
great.
straight up incinerates a guy for asking about Mother 3.
Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3. I think one of my favorite things is when Reggie and Iwata did that whole Wii U thing, and they started punching each other really quickly.
That was the same direct. That was the exact same direct.
I like it when Reggie messaged Chris Chan and told him he was a piece of shit.
That didn't happen.
In Chris's mind, that happened because somebody pretended to be Reggie Fils-Aimé. And then Chris's response was, "Why do you hate love? I bet you smoke and drink, don't you?" I'm like, wow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What an interesting fellow. What an interesting fellow Reggie's life is. No, my favorite is still My Body Is Ready.
That's everyone's favorite.
That and
Yeah.
I'm here to kick ass and play games. You can't beat.
I mean, well, that wasn't made by him though.
Well, yeah.
Some PR guy said that, but My Body Is Ready is all Reggie.
Yeah. But come on, the first time most of us had ever seen Reggie, he said, "I'm here to kick ass and make games."
Also, I like the Puppets intro too. For E3.
Oh, the Jim Henson Studio thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
That was weird.
I didn't see that. I have to look that up afterwards.
It was at one of the E3s.
You talking about the one where they announced Star Fox Zero, which hyped me up, and then I was severely disappointed?
There's a lot of
that one.
That was E3 I actually attended, played Star Fox Zero.
Nice.
I played a little bit of Star Fox Zero recently. I'm like, and I thought to myself, I'm like, so why is everyone mad about this? Because I'm like, this feels.
It's the
fun.
gyro shit.
I'm like,
the gyro.
yeah, but I'm like,
controls are kind of a pain.
that's why you have the cockpit mode. It's like
I'm saying, but people are pissed that you have to do that.
There are parts. Well, I didn't mind it once I found out cockpit mode. It's just like all the little chicken walker things I hated. It's a serviceable Star Fox game.
I'll probably stream that game at some point, but
I get.
I fucking love the chicken walker thing just because they're acknowledging Star Fox 2 was a thing.
Yeah, and then they released Star
Before
Fox 2.
they actually released. Yeah.
Star Fox 2 is an underrated game. I don't know why people hate it. It's such a fun game. It's a shitty Star Fox game. It is the fucking Chinese democracy of that franchise.
I don't agree with that.
People hate Star Fox too.
Yeah, they hate Star Fox. I know a lot of people that don't like Star Fox Adventures.
Star Fox Adventures.
That's what I meant because I forget. Yes, because in my brain it started with Star Fox.
64. And 64 was which
Star
was basically
Fox
a remake.
Was badass.
64 was great.
I think it's overrated, but I still love it.
No, it's a good game. It's just, for some reason it doesn't have a save feature.
I didn't play it till the 3D one on 3DS, and I really enjoyed that.
Oh, and you can still do all the cheats in that one too, or not the cheats, but you can still find all the hidden shit.
Yeah. Oh, do you still have the 4-player battle mode? I
don't remember.
See, that's why I liked Assault, because the 4-person battle mode was sick in Assault.
Because that was a thing in Star Fox 64 also. You had to unlock that.
Yeah. And then once you unlocked it, it was unlocked permanently.
Yeah, but I hate.
Jerry
I don't like...
is raiding with a party of 2. Thank you.
Oh my
Jerry
God,
Bear.
Jerry64! Thank you for the raid, my dude.
Whoop Thank you, Jared
Oh,
Bear.
nice.
I don't know why that didn't come up with my my thing.
I think it'll show up in a second. Like I've said, I grew up with Star Fox. I like Star Fox Assault. I think that's a good game. I just think the Dinosaur Planet game is really underrated.
Jerry, good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. I hope you had a great stream. This is the to let you and anybody else who's watching know, this is the first of my Zero Streams Roulette, where I put polls up on Twitter to decide console manufacturer, era, and finally the console. GameCube won the polls, and I did a random number generator to get to this game. And then we decide at the end of the stream if I'm feeling it and everybody else is feeling it, we'll continue to the next one. And if we're not, we move on to something else.
And just like the most unluckiest game of Russian roulette, we find a bullet first. We're not doing this one again. I'm sorry,
We got
Zero.
fucking Omos here on our back. We got forced in virtual fighting mechanics.
I haven't heard you this disappointing since Gundam Battle Operation 2, which...
I mean, Superman just happened.
Yeah.
Well, but we were expecting that.
Yeah, we were expecting
Can I be real? It's funny. I talked to my buddy Jeff today because I was hanging out with him, and he's like, "Yeah, I caught the rebroadcast of your Superman 64 stream for a bit," and he's like, "You really weren't having that much trouble with that game." I'm like, "I know." He's like, "I kind of was expecting you to have more trouble with it." I'm like, "Right?"
Remember how
I was hoping.
Remember how I
honestly.
predicted that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Like, honestly, leading up to that stream, I was scared that I was going to be stuck on rings the whole time. And I was like, oh, this is going to be the most boring stream ever. I hope I have good commentary. I hope I have Doom and other people there to help with the...
Next charity is going to be Sonic 06 for sure. Sonic 06 Silver Story.
I have it somewhere. It's no use! It's no use!
Hey, y'all have fun with Sonic 06. I'll never touch that game again.
I'll be there, for sure.
I'll never touch that game, period.
Hey man, it could come up on the roulette. I actually do have something planned, some kind of fundraiser thing planned for during the summer, but I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm still planning things out with it. So,
Ruby says we haven't been disappointed since Oni forced us to play that one Gundam game.
oh fuck! Jacato made me reinstall that. So.
Hey, you get for what you pay for that game. To be fair, you get with what you. Exactly,
Jerry.
That's
Jerry,
the
if
point.
you're still here, please tell me what your opinion on Star Fox Adventure is.
Yes.
Also, if you ate Fluffernutter as a kid.
Yes, if you also ate Fluffernutter, and Jerry, if you are.
I still don't know. I still don't need to know what this thing is. I need to try it.
Is Fluffernutter like an American-only thing or something?
Oh, do you not know about it either?
Yeah.
Like
No, I
Marshmallow
know.
Fluff?
I know Fluffernutter, but I'm just surprised Zero doesn't know what it is.
Where's Canadian Jitsu?
Well, he's busy. He's had to work a ton.
Who else is Canadian that we can ask immediately?
That's a good
Mike
question.
Pollock.
I haven't played that game, but it looks like Star Fox X Zelda. Yes, it is, Jerry. It pretty much is.
Don't let the
Jerry,
hype
have
ruin-
you heard of Fluffernutter?
Yeah, have you heard
think
of
if,
Fluff, like peanut butter fluff?
I think if Star Fox Adventures just stayed Dinosaur Planet and be its own thing, people will be less hard on it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, that entire JonTron video would go poof. The whole point.
Why
of
am I in
that
the GM building now?
For some, that's
in
like
Detroit?
the lamest review that he did. His entire joke is, it's not.
Yeah, so Jerry, they're all surprised because this is the first time I've heard of this, other than it being a swear word that Pat the NES punk used.
It's also because my mom tweeted you about it.
Yeah, she tweeted me about it.
That's where this is really coming from. I find it weird my mom is tweeting you now. Or just jumping into random tweet threads with you guys. Like, it's fucked up because she heard about Jordan living in Australia and she went out of the blue to DM him just to ask him if he was okay, and I was really fucking confused.
Okay, so this is where the game's fun, when you can do those, like, flying attack things. Like, chaining combos in this game's kind of fun.
I love how they keep floating, so you can keep the combo going
Yeah,
for
yeah,
longer.
that's what I'm enjoying about it.
I always appreciated that when, like, because it feels fucking badass. Like, you're kicking somebody so much, like, they hover in midair off of sheer energy.
Okay, I can't break that glass.
Also, I'm gonna try to find another Canadian to ask about Fluffernutter. Who are some other Canadians that are in your Discord server that I can ask?
Really?
Let's see. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Andrew Buckley, but he's not here right now, I don't think.
What about any of your commanding officers? Isn't Blondie Canadian?
Blondie is Canadian. Should we like we could ask him to hop into the stream chat. I could add him and be like, "Yo, can you come here for a sec?"
Do you mind?
Yeah. Just give me a sec here.
I mean, it's not like this game is great. We need to patch in bits.
Hold on, let me see.
Somebody get ready to clip this as the final confirmation that Canadians don't know about peanut butter or marshmallow fluff. Why this is important, I don't know. This only started because I said you can't make a good sandwich with only 4 ingredients.
Sandwich.
I'm adding him. We'll see what happens. See if he joins in, and then we'll ask him. Oh, I had some skip frames apparently. I will say I do really like how this is the RetroTink is interpolating the GameCube footage. It looks really good.
It does. I wanted to comment on that, but then I remembered that RetroTank thing.
Yeah, so what I'm actually doing is, you missed the Wii story from earlier, but I am playing it on a Wii, but I've left the Wii in 480i mode so that it will have better support with the GameCube, but I've upscaled it using the RetroTink to 480p, so I have smoothing on, and it actually looks really good. I'm really happy with the way it looks. So.
Yeah, this doesn't look like shit at all. This looks like it could be like almost like a really low budget PlayStation 3 game.
Yeah. Like when you see like the Jack collection, and you're like, wow, this is really smooth. Yeah, because it's not coming out of a video port that's got really shitty video processing anymore.
Oh yeah.
It's the one problem with the PS2. It's got a really bad video port. Even when you upscale it, it looks okay, but
there's a lot of things about the PlayStation 2 that I know it's like the greatest console of all time, but God, there are some issues with that thing.
I mean, it's like there's a lot of really good stuff from it too, like other than just the games, but like cause it actually has native widescreen support. It's the first console to support it, and it has like all other stuff. It's really a really great technical console, but man, they should have gave it a little bit more time.
It was the cheapest DVD player at the time too.
Oh my fucking God, yeah, you're right.
That's why it sold.
You can get a Blu-ray player now for fucking $40.
Oh, really? You can? Shit.
Yeah, probably. What a world we live in. Thinking back when a DVD player was more expensive than a PlayStation, that's ridiculous. Oh, you know what I hated the most about the PlayStation though, or the PlayStation 2, was the fucking disc drive. Something about that made me think I could break that with mental thought alone. Because it was so flimsy and it would like shake coming out of the PlayStation.
As compared to the GameCube, the superior console.
I do think.
Oh shit, I'm dropping frames. Give me a second here.
I think it is, personally.
A console you could throw out a second story window and it would still work.
This is my PlayStation 3. This is my Nintendo Wii. And this is my Nintendo GameCube. And it's a fucking piece of shit.
My Nintendo shit cube.
The Nintendo shit cube. The game looked like chocolate chip cookie.
You made it sound like Terry Funk for like 2 seconds.
I don't know who that guy is, but I love that fucking video.
Yeah.
But yes, of course I know what goddamn marshmallow spread is. I've seen chocolate spread at Meyer.
Oh, hey, Ruby.
Hello.
I just said,
Feeling better?
Or...
Did someone say something?
I was asking if you're feeling better or less bad.
Anytime that we make Oni suffer is a pleasurable time for me.
This is why I need fucking therapy, because of you assholes. You know
No, people just need therapy. I believe that. I've said the first thing I do if I ever make a lot of money off of music is hire a therapist.
Yeah, even that shit's not free in Canada.
Yeah. I used to love talking to my therapist. At the end of the day, you feel so good. You're like, oh, I'm so glad I talked
I
to this
remember,
person.
what was it, like, when I had a health plan, it didn't even, it only covered, like, less than half. And, like, I don't go to therapists that often, but when I do, like, it's really, lack of a better word, therapeutic. But man, they're fucking expensive.
Yes, but they are doing a good service. Because sometimes you need somebody that's going to tell you something that your homies ain't going to tell you.
That's true.
To each their own.
Yeah. All
Very
right, we're
fair.
getting our third soul.
I had a psychiatrist. Made me depressed after a while.
It depends.
I think isn't a psychiatrist and a therapist different?
Yeah, but they both deal in, your psyche. Just different parts.
I don't know what the difference is. I think one can prescribe things and the other can't.
I don't go to my therapist often, but the first time I went, I'm like, "Do you think I need anything?" She's like, "No, your anxiety's not bad enough. You'll be fine. Just try some of the things I told you." That I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I think that's why, because a therapist isn't like a medical person where a psychiatrist is. I bet you they hate each other. It's like, get out of here, new wave hippie. And we're like, what? We can do the same thing you do without all the drugs.
So you gotta counter this guy.
Hey, Blondie.
Hi, so what's this question you have for me that you can't just say in the chat and that I need to be here for some reason?
Okay. Do you know what Fluffernutter is?
I might have heard of it, but I don't know if it...
We're trying to figure out if this is a Canadian thing.
What about,
Okay, let us rephrase the question.
Really? That's
Do
what
you
he
know
wanted me... That's what he wanted me here for?
Well, that and we kind of miss you.
I also had a second question for you.
Okay, sure.
Do you have Tales of Fantasia complete?
Not complete. I just have the cartridge in manual.
Okay. Well, when I get mine, when you do that video, do you need stuff? Do you want me to film stuff for you?
I don't think I need the box for it.
Okay. Because I don't know if you saw that in the other chat, but today I just came across like a listing of some dude in Guelph selling one, a bunch of games, and I'm like, $45. That's not bad. So talking down to 40, and yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that was the main thing. We wanted to get like a vocal response than just asking. Sorry if you're in the middle of something.
I wasn't really, but it's like really, that's the question you wanted to ask me.
Yeah.
Something you can't just Google yourselves.
Well, because some of them were upset that Zero didn't know what marshmallow spread is, and most of us are American.
Yeah.
So,
you were the first Canadian we could think of other than me.
Well, we thought of CJ, who's busy.
Well, that's because his name is Canadian Jitsu. That's kind of a dead giveaway.
That too. So has the Fluffernutter question been asked?
Yes, we have officially determined that it is mostly a USA thing.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am satisfied.
USA. Canada's cool. Canada's
Get out of here.
But in general, Blondie, how you doing? I haven't talked to you.
Well, I've been fine. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. Just trying to play this game.
Yeah, I've noticed you're streaming this game.
Yeah, Kevin immediately apparently knew what it was. He apparently is.
Yeah, because he rented this game I think a few years ago.
Yeah.
Off a gameplay just on a whim, and then he didn't like the game very much.
Neither do we, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're
I'm surprised.
This is going to be a pass for next time. We're going to switch over to something else.
Yeah,
I can feel the cancer growing in me.
I don't
have cancer.
Yeah, because this is like a spin-off of Virtual Fighter in a way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went past this.
But
we've had this.
It's like, hey, let's let's try and do our own Digimon thing type of.
Yeah, I realized at the start of
Custom
this,
Robo.
it was very very similar to a lot of those collectathon kids animes that we grew up with, like, you know, like his dad's always busy and it's his birthday, but his dad sends him something for his birthday, and like he his mother's nowhere to be seen, and like he's really bad at the thing the first time he does it, but then he becomes a prodigy that gets the power only he can get.
Yeah, so basically every checklist.
Beyblade, Metabots.
Every shonen anime ever.
Yeah.
Not shonen. Well, just
Beat 'em
kid
on.
specifically. Yeah.
Zatch Bell.
Made to sell toys kind of shows.
Oh yeah.
Metabots.
Yeah, toy anime.
Zoids.
Yeah, toy anime essentially.
I mean that too. Zoids did that too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, model kits.
Of course they did that.
I mean, I know you're not that much older than me, Blondie. Do you ever watch those shows? I guess you don't really watch much anime, so.
I watched Pokemon and Digimon back in the day.
Yeah, but not any of the other ones.
Those are
like,
normie shit,
like
dude.
Beyblade or anything else.
Okay, sorry. Apparently, I'm not that much of a weeb compared to you guys. Yeah.
You never watched Metabots or anything like that, eh?
You never fucking watched Bakugan? You
Oh,
only live
fuck
if you
that
watch-
show.
Eli, you're like 12. That's why you know what Bakugan is.
Speaking
I had a
of-
friend.
Bakugan.
Rexar is really
Pass on time.
Rexar is really into Bakugan, by the way.
Oh, he is? Maybe I should
that-
play Bakugan for Wii for him sometime.
Yeah, that's his favorite freaking game from when he
That's
was
all
a kid.
two people in the world who like Bakugan.
I don't even like Bakugan.
You just said you like Bakugan.
Speaking of Pokemon, Zero, what
I
the
like
fuck
the
was with
toys,
that
that's about
response to the
The show is
Groudon
it's a
image?
complete dumpster fire. I had a friend show it to me once
Wait,
when
to
I
what
was
image?
like 2 years ago because that was my first time ever watching it.
Eli,
And-
Picture of the Team Magma cosplayers and fucking Groudon.
What response? What?
You did the fucking BK0 emote.
Because I couldn't think of anything else.
Zero,
So you
yeah,
give
just
me
a reminder.
the response of, yeah, I fucked your girl.
Why is that not an emote we have yet?
It is, but it's only available on Twitch to tier 2 subs.
What the fuck is tier 2?
It's when you switch from a $4.99 to a $9.99.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get 15 new I'm trying to get 15 new subs on Twitch because you get another tier 1 emote if you hit 15 subs.
Fucking A, guys. Fucking sub to the man.
But yeah,
I need this. You think I'm happy with just this Rye Guy face that I'm putting in right now?
Don't make me bust out Martha.
Look how much fun that is. Hold on. Let me do the thing I always do. Let's put tentacle butt.
Blondie, another thing I wanted to ask you is how's the graphics card holding up in your PC? No problems?
I mean, it's fine.
It's
like
fine?
it's a GTX 1050 Titan,
Yeah.
so it's not like super powerful or anything, but it was better than my old one. So it may run PC games a little better. So
Because something I forgot to mention is you might need like when you were installing it, but I guess you're far enough now that it wouldn't matter. Like you didn't have to get any.
It was simple, dude. All I did was just open up my computer, take the old one out, put the new one in.
So you didn't have to flash your BIOS or anything, eh?
No, I didn't have to do anything
Okay.
complicated like
Well,
that.
that's
I just had to reinstall the drivers, and that was that.
Okay, well that's good because that was the one thing I was worried about because that can be scary sometimes, flashing the BIOS.
Well, I can imagine if that type of thing came up, but it wasn't for something like
Yeah,
this.
well that's good. Did the Iceborne update finally download, or are you still downloading it?
I'm still downloading it.
Jesus.
I know my internet's
I hope they get those lines finished soon because like that's got to be torture.
I don't even know what the line situation is over here, to be honest, but I could still maybe check. I don't know.
Let's get it together, Canada.
Also, Zero.
It's not Canada. It's just my neighborhood.
Come on, neighborhood, get it together.
All of Canada should be covered. So yeah, Canada should get it together.
Yeah, this giant country where most of us live near the border. Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, like, cause I mean, we're both kind of in podunk towns, but I think you're in more of a podunk town than me, and like,
Well, my town is smaller than yours, so yes.
And like,
how many stores do your guys' towns have?
Depends. If you go downtown,
That's a bad
there's lot.
answer. That's a bad answer.
Blondie, do you at least have more than one? Do you have at least one store in your town?
Yes.
It's not like a one-horse town.
Damn,
No, it's-
Canadian fucking podunks are crazy. Y'all
Yeah,
had stores?
there's never any small towns in America.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I grew up in a, like y'all say podunk, and I'm like thinking, oh, they probably are like in a very similar area to me. And then it's like, wait, no, they got stores and shit in their town. Fuck this.
No, they're more like small towns, I guess you could say. Not like, I don't know. They're not one-horse towns where you literally drive through it and blink and you miss it kind of thing. Like it's yeah. But like it's just weird because like you're near, like we're both near major cities, but like your city gets passed over for having decent internet. It makes no sense to me.
I think it's more so just the particular area I'm in. I'm like in a kind of like in a spot where it's like it's just past like the edge of town where it's like there's not like because the neighborhood I'm in is not like one with like lights or anything, so it's not like it's not like a fully how would you say like fully
Like it's not the most urban area.
yeah it's not exactly an urban. It's not even like really a suburban neighborhood. It's just kind of like on the edge of a town type of thing.
Yeah. But man, when you get fast internet, you'll be flying. You'll be.
Yeah, maybe then I can finally start streaming on my own too.
I was gonna say you might be able. You might. I might be in competition with you if you start streaming. Fuck.
Well, it depends on, whenever I get to it and however and how much traction I would get out of it too.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you do fairly well. I think you've got a much bigger audience than I do. So like, you probably have.
Yeah, even then it's like, even then like a 5,000 subscriber YouTube base is not big. It's still not that big, and depends on how many of those would follow me on Twitter and notice, hey, he's streaming now, type of thing.
Well, you can post updates on YouTube itself.
I see
Sure.
people do that all the time now, and I don't get it. I don't know how they do it. That's crazy to me.
Are you talking about like the actual posts people make?
Yeah, people who make actual posts, like a Twitter feed on.
Well, you just go to the community tab and you.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't have that, which is funny. Like, I can make posts, but I can't do what some people do, where they make like almost like little tiny video, like Instagram / friggin'...
Oh, that you have to have like a shit ton of subscribers to do.
Oh, okay.
I thought, yeah, like a story thing. Yeah, you can't do a story.
Yeah. The posts. Yeah, I can do the posts, but like the story thing, I can't do. Like I don't know.
Yeah, anyone can do posts.
I had no idea.
I finally found where I needed to go here. After 1 million years.
At
Oh, dear, are you
last, we
still
are
with us?
free.
It's time to conquer Earth.
Yes.
Spam the Rangers emotes.
Man, I knew the Dead Rising Mall in the Wii version was pretty barren, but
Is there a Dead Rising on Wii? Is there actually?
yeah, it was called Chop Till You Drop.
Oh right, Chop Till You Drop. Is it
Yes.
is it just a cut down version of the first game?
Yeah, it was basically just Dead Rising on like the RE4 engine.
Yeah, it had like very vague motion controls, if I remember that too, right?
No,
Like, you
man, I
could-
wasn't
like, you didn't
serious, but okay.
Swing it like. Wait, is that on a thing?
I just got so depressed.
Yo, did I just get gaslit really hard?
What?
I feel like this Dead Rising game is real, right?
Yeah.
that's real.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought
It's
one
a
of
real
you just
product.
said. I thought one of you just said that's not real.
No
And
one said that.
And I had to second guess it first. I'm so fucking.
What?
I'm so typical Doom right now. I'm so sorry.
Doom,
guys.
are you
Yeah,
hitting
no,
the bombs
Hideo
too hard
Kojima
again?
fooled millions by releasing a fake game that won the Game Awards or
Let's
no,
rewind.
Sekiro run.
Hold
Let's
on.
rewind for 2 seconds. I had an actual.
Doom,
thought.
are you on the shatter?
No, everything is very well put together.
Okay.
I
was gonna say
yeah. Wasn't
last
there,
night
like-
my brother and my buddy were on the Shatter, and they were like, their reaction time was like almost a minute. I was like,
I'm so
hey
afraid of
guys,
it.
what? Like, all right.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember the motion controls of this Dead Rising game on the Wii. It had like vague motion controls, right? Like if you swung a baseball bat, you didn't have to use the remote like you're actually swinging a baseball bat, right? It wasn't that intuitive.
Yeah, it was
pretty
like
basic
Twilight
for motion
Princess.
controls.
Kind of par for the course with the Wii, to be honest.
Well, early Wii specifically.
Yeah, before Motion Plus.
Oh, got it. Ah, damn it.
What was the other? What was the other Wii?
Guys, remember like an hour ago I said, "Oh, this mechanic's gonna be something."
Yeah,
It is
How-
something.
How far
This
can you
looks
spin
tough.
around? Can you just like kind of do this forever?
Kind of, I think.
Yeah, by our commando, this is not.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I got super depressed just a minute ago.
Oh, what happened, dude?
While y'all were talking and everything, I started looking around. I looked at Blockbuster and stuff, the rental stores, and it just made me super depressed.
Wait, you have a Blockbuster?
No, he's reminiscing.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm reminiscing.
I was gonna say, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yo, there's only one Blockbuster left.
I wish
Yeah.
I was living in Bend, Oregon. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, way to dox the left.
I mean, everybody should.
No, it's in Alaska, isn't it?
No,
No,
the Alaska one's shut down.
No,
Yeah.
there are two Alaska
This is
ones.
No, the very last one is in Bend, Oregon.
Really?
It is.
Yeah.
It's not only a rental store, but it's a history museum too, in a way.
And it's independently owned, I believe.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's
The
extremely
woman-
sad.
The woman who owned her own Blockbuster is now, unironically and kind of funny, the president and CEO of the company.
Well, the retail section, because the brand is owned by fuck, what's that? I think Warner. Yeah, Dish.
Yeah, they're owned by Dish. But reason why I'm bringing this is just, in a way, I mean, technically, the closest rental store I technically have now is in like the next city over. But I'm not gonna go all the way to the next city just to rent a movie or a video game, and then I have to bring it back in 2 days later.
I thought for a second this said Oni-chan rings.
Have you,
Steak
Oni,
lunch,
have you
but it's
tried
onion rings.
Redbox?
Yeah, Redbox is mad convenient.
I
Yeah,
did
Redbox is cool.
Redbox, but
Delicious
Here's the thing,
what?
I
Oh,
could do-
delicious tacos and pizza, chicken basket, frozen yogurt ice cream with Comic Sans, and jumbo sandwiches.
I mean, okay.
This is everything my high
Man,
brain
steak
wants
lunch?
right now.
I haven't been to a steak lunch in years.
I was going to say, I did Redbox. I did it a couple of times. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the same. It really is not the same.
Well, yeah, of course not, because it's usually outside of an establishment.
Yeah.
Or
You're talking
sometimes in,
about
like-
the experience of Blockbuster, not
Yes.
the rental
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, the rental part of it, you just go in and it's like, oh, yeah, there you go. You miss the interactions. You miss everything about a rental store like that. And it hurts. Every
Yeah.
time I think about it, it grinds my heart to the core, and it just...
Thanks, Netflix.
Thanks for.
It's not Netflix's
yeah.
fault. Blockbuster could have bought that.
It's the medium. It's the medium
Well,
itself.
well,
Digital media.
Well, first
Yeah.
thing I just want to say is this. The only thing I don't miss about that is the douchebag guys that would occasionally work at like a movie gallery, and they'd be like, "You're really buying that, or you're really renting this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna hate it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I'm like, "Yeah, I hated it." And I'm like, "Yeah, told you." And then I would have been that guy if I worked there. I don't miss that.
I would have been Randall from Clerks.
Sam.
Funny enough, I have this fucking story about movie gallery. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right there. Even though I do miss rental stores, I hated movie gallery. I fucking hated movie gallery to a T. Because
Oh, really?
here's the thing.
Oh, because I'm a movie gallery boy. Okay, let's see where this war goes.
Yeah, I like movie galleries too.
Oh shit, you got 2 MGs right here. We're movie gallery for life. You better fucking tread lightly, block boy.
All we need is one guy from Planet Hollywood to pop in, and we have a full-fledged World War.
Only walked into the wrong neighborhood.
This kind of feels like an unfair argument because we don't have the guy who worked at Jumbo Video here. So, CJ, could you help me out?
No, legit. The reason why I say this is because before Blockbuster came in to my neck of the woods in the mid-90s, we only had 2 video rental stores, and they were both local. Pick-a-Flick and Warehouse Video.
I remember Warehouse Video.
That Pick-a-Flick.
That's what it was called, Pick-a-Flick. Don't insult it. That was my store, man. Don't
That was
Was it right next door to Pick a Nose?
No, it was right next door to Pick Filet.
No. Let me tell the story.
What about Pick Flags? It was pretty adjacent to there.
Stop it. No more of these puns. I feel a Rye Guy eruption happening.
Let me get this.
There
Every
we
time I
are.
went in there, I always had the best experience because there was always 2 workers there that I always knew what I wanted. Hell, sometimes when there was a new, at the time, either Super Nintendo or like later years N64 game, GameCube, PlayStation, whatever came out, and they knew I would like it, they would always hold it for me and let me rent it. There was a few times where there was they had a couple of games they thought weren't working, and I was renting a game for the day, like from that same console. They were like, "Hey, do you wanna take this home with you for a few days and see if it works?" I'm like, "Sure." And then as I know it works, all of a sudden I'm liking this game. I bring it back. I'm like, "Hey, I kind of like NFL Blitz 2000. By the way, it works. Do you mind if I rent it again because I'm gonna play some more out of this?"
Okay, so besides that, we know you like.
Oh, by the way, Redbox is not doing video games anymore.
No,
I don't blame them.
To be honest, it was kind of pointless for them because it's always a one-night rental, that service.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Like, you need a 3 to 5 day rental on a video game tops. But anyway, besides the point,
Hey, sometimes you only had a weekend.
it was becoming 2004 when this happened to me. I was senior in high school. I went to my local Pick-a-Flick, and I was getting some games for that day because I was gonna have 3-day rental. And there's like, we're gonna bump you up to 5 days. I was like, okay, cool. What changed? We got bought out. Oh, okay. By who? I mean, who's the new owner of this place? And that's when they said movie gallery.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So.
Bomb.
Yo, movie gallery moving in, bro. They're establishing their fucking turf. Get the fuck off movie gallery turf, bitch. This is us now.
It was a slow transition where they went from Pick-a-Flick to movie gallery. Even though one of the 2 people that I knew from the Pick-a-Flick days was still working there, because there was like a big selection. And then around 2008, they were like, okay, I gotta tell you something. What's up? We're moving again. I'm like, okay, where y'all moving to? We're moving over to the boulevard. We're gonna have a smaller store. And I'm like, okay, so I'll be a little closer to you guys. So, it happened.
Eli, is something going on there?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Alright, you're good. So, the building was made. They moved in and everything. I went in there for the very first time and saw the person that was been so nice to me, and I rented another video game from there because, but the price was slowly going up too. But by that time, I was transitioning from Pick-a-Flick. I was like in between Pick-a-Flick and Blockbuster too, because I had like friends on both sides.
Okay, let's keep this on why you hate movie gallery.
I'm getting to it. Anyway.
This
So
is
I
becoming a
went in
very
there.
long-winded story.
It's a whole odyssey. It's Oni's movie gallery odyssey. Longer than the Iliad and the Odyssey.
And we have to clip this. We have to clip this at this point.
God, quit! Don't make it so long. You're making my job harder.
Oni's gonna have a 45-minute long clip on Zero's thing.
Y'all shut the fuck up for 2 minutes and let me explain if y'all quit interrupting.
Then get to the
Make
point.
it out to be like this long contrived story.
Because it is a long contrived story.
It doesn't have to be though.
It is because I'm getting to the point now.
This is Oni's movie about his life.
Play Euro Truck Simulator ever, and you'll have to like the games I play. I ain't like that.
This whole thing is just Oni's
Oni,
weird fan movie
Oni,
about himself.
by hook or by crook, you will play that game. I don't care what you say.
I like that you said by crook. Where's my 9 at? Anyway, Oni, continue. Just spark note it a little bit.
Alright. 5 days later, I go in, the person I knew was gone, and then there was this asshole. This grade A asshole. I go put the game I rented back in the thing so they could check it in. I go find another game, and just like what happened to you, Doom, I go up, put the game I wanted to try out, to check out, and he was like, "You're gonna hate it."
What game was it?
Shit, I'm trying to remember now. Fuck, it's been so long. Because this is during the, 2008, so it's transitioning to 360 PlayStation 3.
Did you? Well, did you hate the game? Was he right?
No, I didn't hate the game. I actually liked it.
See, this is what I'm trying to figure out what this game is. Because Oni is about to say a trash game, and it's gonna be like, what? You like that? Okay, whatever.
So the next few visits, it was the same thing, except the guy was being more of an asshole, and it was starting to piss me off. The more and more it happened, the more and more I was going to Blockbuster because of it. And by that point in 2009, I was just like, the last visit I made, he was just like, grade A asshole, wanting to cuss me out, and I was just in my mind, here's the game, I'm done, we're done. Come to find out I had quote-unquote late fees, which I didn't have.
Dicks.
I'm crying bullshit to that. Everybody had late fees. All right. You know damn well Mom forgot to fucking bring the Pokemon movie back on time. Right, but now that's yours because that's not. So
See,
no,
that's the thing. You have to just wait it out.
Yeah. You can never go back though.
So 2010 comes, and movie gallery's shutting down. I go in there one last time, and like, you know what? Let me rent something one last time. There's that asshole again. So I go up to rent the movie. He was like, "No, you can't rent it." Why not? Because we're going out of business. I could sell you the game. I'm thinking maybe he'll bargain me a deal. $60. I'm sorry, what?
I don't believe that. I do not believe that.
No, he was a legit asshole.
I believe there's some fluffernutter going on here with this
I would
story.
understand $15 to $20 for Naruto, not 60.
That's what I spent on an entire season of a show at the Blockbuster that was going out of business over by me. It's like, oh, here's an entire season. Yeah, $20.
And that's still pretty cheap though, for like anime.
I'll give you that one.
Yo, when I went to an
Depends on
anime
whether or not it's
convention,
good.
when I went to an anime convention, I was like, I thought the pricing was so cheap. Like, I thought it was just stupidly cheap, and then I realized, no, it's so expensive. And I was so disappointed.
Yeah, sometimes you can find a good deal.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Anyway, a couple of weeks later, movie gallery shuts down, and the building's been torn down, thank God. It got replaced with a urgent care center.
All right.
That's good.
Probably a much. But
Bronchitis, help me!
You're gonna hate that.
My movie gallery became a Pet Supply Plus.
Mine's a CVS.
There technically still exists a Video 99 in my town, but Blockbuster became it became Party City.
Funny enough, you should mention Blockbuster.
That makes sense.
I think my Blockbuster became like what was it?
Mine's a
Mine-
liquor store.
Mine's been vacant for like years.
Actually,
Mine was too, except it's now like a pharmacy store, I think.
Blondie, quick question. Did you like, what did you like better, Video 99 or Jumbo Video?
Well, other than Blockbuster, we mostly just had locals places.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we had a Jumbo Video. I don't know. Like I only went to Blockbuster in another video in a local video store that was local.
We had Jumbo Video here only really early on, and then it was basically just Video 99 and Blockbuster. There's one Video 99 left, but I don't even know if they don't even have much.
There's one video rental store left in my town. I still go there now and then to get like disc cleaned.
Hey, I was gonna say, funny y'all should mention what your Blockbusters become. Mine became a Firehouse Subs.
Nice.
They make good ass subs.
That they do.
So,
I can't have any.
But anyways,
Overpriced though.
Good.
I think I'm gonna end the stream here because
that's probably a good idea.
My progress has been kind of still stinted. So I'll just ask. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I'll just ask you guys. Thoughts? Continue or no?
No.
Nah, this game looks kind of tedious.
Yeah, that's what
Zero,
I was feeling too.
as your friend and the person who came up with Zeromaster finishes every game, do not fucking play this.
So I think what I will do is since we have collectively decided that's a no. I'm going to keep GameCube as the choice for the next stream, and I will run the random number generator again, and we'll pick something else from that. I'm gonna do it a few times in case it lands on something that like I know is not going to be able to finish, or if it's like a sports game or something. I'm not going to do a sports game. That's just lame.
Yo, what are you talking about? Madden 08?
Presents Madden 2004.
Madden 2004? What was that?
Was that on the GameCube?
What's that fucking thing that
We
Scott
barely have
Laws
any
always likes?
sports games for GameCube, but there are a couple of games my brother have bought that I'm like, I hope I
Mario
don't land
Strikers?
on this.
Yeah, Mario Strikers is legit.
I don't
Mario
have
Strikers
that.
is fun.
Then of
There's
course
this-
it's Mario Tennis.
There's this
Oh,
one.
but everyone knows
There's this-
Toadstool Tour.
There's this one extreme sports game that my brother bought that he's like, I really like this game, but it's not good.
What, the
So-
Konami thing?
No, you'll see. But if I ever land on it, but yeah, play Resident Evil 4. No, I'm saving that. I'm saving Resident Evil 4.
I would love to be here for that, by the way, because that is probably one of my... That is like the game of my middle school.
Same here. That's one of my favorite games of all time.
I have something special planned for that game when I do get to it. Guys, I just beat Leon's campaign of Resident Evil 2. I need a break.
Yeah, we need enough Leon. We've had enough.
I need a break from Leon. Okay.
Get out of here, Leon. You're so handsome. We get it. Fuck off.
But Leon!
Well, Leon's not. Hey, Leon's not as overdone as Chris though. Chris has been in, like everything since
That's
5.
that too. Yeah.
But anyways, thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Keep an eye on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time when we do the next game for this, and then if all goes well, we'll be continuing Code Vein on Sunday, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I think we're gonna give the raid to. Let's see.
I got nobody on my end. Unless you want to raid.
Korthos is
Wooly.
playing. Korthos is playing Monster Hunter World, and it says he has 0 viewers. That can't be right.
I just started.
It's time to fix that.
But yeah,
I like the way you think, baby.
Korthos. Korthos Felrin, local bro of the stream and the Discord. I'm gonna give him the raid, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. And like I said, guys, I will see you on Thursday for the next thing we do for the Zero Stream Roulette. Take care. Comb your hair. In a rush. Use a brush. See you next time on Cheat. We are the Crystal Gems. I don't know what else you want to say.
Please remember to have vitamin C to prevent scurvy.